Hey Aries Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. All right, so another all signs reading. This will be for those of you in a no contact situation, whether you cut somebody off, they cut you off, one of you ghosted the other and you don't know where you two stand. Maybe you're curious about what's to come. Let's see what's going on. All right, so what's going on with your person? What's going on with your person? We have marriage. Some of you are married to this person. This is about a deep, committed connection, marriage, partnership, close bonds. Okay. Now I have to see what comes out with this, because this deck, you have to actually use the other cards to see what this is telling you. The number 3 is here. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a Libra. That's the number of the Empress. So either you're married to this person, they're married to somebody else, or maybe you two have been talking marriage or in a high level of commitment, or this is what you wanted. We'll see. What is marriage all about? From your person's perspective, we're looking at what's going on with them. Okay, so what's going on with this marriage? We have Crossroads, yeah, number 22. And showing up as the Queen of Pentacles, and that you always get the Queen of Pentacles. That is Capricorn energy, Capricorn Venus, but it could also be a Taurus or a Virgo or just a Capricorn person. We have choice, multiple, hesitation, decision, tolerance, and separation. So either this is you being married to somebody in separation, going through a difficult time, being at a crossroads, or it could simply be that you and another person feel two different ways. You don't meet, you don't have a meeting of the minds, excuse me, when it comes to commitment. Okay, they could also be torn between you and another person. That could be what it is. All right, Crossroads is your energy as well, though. That's Two of Wands energy. Is the Crossroads. That's one of the Crossroads cards. Okay, so let's see, what's their next move? So this person feels torn. They're seeing you as the Queen of Pentacles, or either they are the Queen of Pentacles, which shows me that at least one of you is stable. I just don't know which. Okay, so I don't know if it's you that didn't want the commitment. It feels like one person is ready and the other person is not. All right, what is going on with their next move towards you? Ooh. You got home. Oh, you got the House card. The House card is showing up as number 20. That's the Judgment card. Could be a Scorpio. Sometimes the Judgment card can talk about coming back home to yourself, can talk about seeking forgiveness, but this one is about your immediate, private, domestic sphere. Jesus, why can't I talk? Focusing on your home life, family or personal stability in the physical building itself, like your actual dwelling place. A secure long-term foundation where you live, work, or feel most comfortable. Okay, so that could be somebody coming back to you because they feel most comfortable with you. You feel like home to them. Could be a Scorpio. And again, the Judgment card number 20 is about seeking forgiveness. It is making amends, atoning for past behaviors. All right, what else? Y'all let me know if y'all dealing with a Scorpio, because I keep getting Scorpio for y'all. Like I said, I see Taurus, Libra, Virgo, and Capricorn here as well. The home is showing up as the Child in reverse. Some of you have a child with this person. Number 13, that's Scorpio energy again, the Death card. But it's showing up as the Knight of Swords, which is Gemini. We have young, innocent, youth, playful, beginner, and playfulness. It came out in reverse. So maybe you have a child with this person, but that's even a challenge. Maybe them not being there. This could also be a lack of inner child healing. Maybe a very childish person, a very immature person. Could be that this person right now doesn't want to grow up. Maybe they wanted to play house but not actually give you a full commitment. What's the challenge? Well, that came out quick. The House came out again. Number 4 in this deck. And it's showing up as the King of Cups. That's Scorpio moon energy. So number 4 is giving me the 4th house. You could be dealing with a Cancer. It says home, family, warmth, security, privacy, and comfort. Yeah, there's something going on a home front. Either y'all live with this person, used to live with this person, are married to this person, talked about marrying this person, talked about moving in together. I feel one person, again, is very stable. I would assume it would be you, but it doesn't have to be. Flip it if you need to. All right, what else? Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or somebody with a Scorpio moon. So the challenge is, like I said, somebody not being stable. You got a journey, number 10. Travel, life changes, forward movement, progression, transitional period in your life, trips, vacations, and plans to move. Now, maybe there's distance between you two, or there's been an ending. 10s represent endings. It could be a long distance relationship. It could just be that you two are not on the same wavelength about what it is that you want. What is the outcome? You two are not moving at the same pace is kind of what I'm seeing. The outcome here is the clouds in reverse, number 6, showing up as the King of Wands. Fire sign energy, namely Leo, Jupiter. We have confusion, negativity, unclarity, doubt, worry, and uncertainty. It came out in reverse. So that could be somebody getting clear here, another fire sign. Somebody may be in the spotlight. And then we have the good lady, number 6. And this is a mature, supportive, and positive female figure, mentor, mother, close friend, who brings joy, stability, and caring energy. A nurturer. This is also like big sister advice or like soft parenting. Okay, so could be a Gemini. The number 6 is the lover. So it feels like somebody is seeing you as like this Queen of Pentacles energy. They're seeing you as somebody that they want to build with. And if that's not the case, then flip this how you need to, because you might be the one that's being difficult. We got a Tower moment has happened. Again, Scorpio energy, but showing up as the 6 of Swords. And then you got expectations, number 28. I feel like both of you are wondering what the other is doing. Who's going to make a move? I don't feel you will be the one to make a move. I feel like you're a pretty stable fixture. And I feel like this other person, number 28 or number 6, could be significant. This other person is like, okay, this is like somebody sitting around yearning for you, longing for you, patiently waiting. It's anticipation, it's hopes, and being faithful and consistent in somebody's desire for something, right? Not necessarily making a move, but it could be with the Tower here. All right, it says isolation, authority, official buildings, loneliness, ego, and government. That could be what somebody does for work, but I'm also feeling like for some of you, there could be talks of a divorce or separation, or somebody moved out. It's something like that going on for somebody. Yeah, it may not be for all of you, but I do feel that two people are like, okay, well, where do we go from here? Where do we go from here? Okay, let's see. Give me 2 cards regarding their feelings right now for Aries. The Page of Pentacles. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. They could be younger than you. You could work with them. You could have known them since you were younger, went to school with them, are in school with them. All right, so we have the 3 of Cups and we have the Strength card. Again, I do feel that this person is yearning for you. They want reconciliation. Sometimes the Page of Pentacles shows up as a peace offering. It is usually somebody with good intentions, but it can also represent learning a lesson, loyalty, responsibility. So there could be somebody here that is wanting to reconcile with you, but at the same time they are holding back and not reaching out. Like I said, I kind of feel like this card is telling me this person is just wondering if you're going to say something first. But there's been a lesson learned here. Could be a third-party situation for some of you with the 3 of Cups, because 3 is a crowd. Now, in the upright is normally 3's company, but considering that I said here somebody's at a crossroads and there's a marriage, there could be a third party for some of you. So Leo energy is here, Cancer, Mercury, and then the Page of Pentacles. You may be getting communication from this person. What's next? What are they planning to do? Their next move. Your person may be younger than you with this child in reverse and the page coming out. Yeah, the 4 of Wands. It shows up as the house, y'all. You have the house right here, number 20. Aries, this is your energy. Again, you feel like home to this person. They could be coming around. They could be coming to your home. They could be coming back home. So you got 3 cards representing the home, a house. You could be saying 1111. For some of you, this could be a twin flame. You got the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody wants to come back home, whether that's a literal coming back home or figurative, but they are feeling out in the cold, or they ghosted, they abandoned the connection with you because they have another connection. That could be what it is for some of you. Do they have another connection? Now, obviously, this is not going to be everybody's story, but it feels like something else is here. The 9 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. 9s are self-focused, selfish energy. So maybe not for some of you. For some of you, that is the case. But the 9 of Cups, maybe this person needs to divorce somebody else, separate from somebody else. And that is the crossroads. Maybe they're nervous about it. With the 9 of Swords here, they're overthinking it. They have fear about leaving a situation. Maybe there's a child involved. For some of you, that could be what it is, and why the child is in reverse. Maybe they are worried about it negatively impacting their child. But the 9 of Cups is single, self-sufficient, independent, content, happy energy. So you make someone happy. I feel like there is some kind of regret, though. I don't know what this person chose, but there's something else here that they chose, okay? I don't know if it's just family, if it's another love situation, a marriage, another relationship. Something about 5 years could be significant. What is going on as the challenge here with the house and a journey. Yeah, look at this, the Two of Wands. And this is the card that shows up when you think the grass is greener somewhere else. Aries energy, Aries Mars energy. Like I said, that's the crossroads. Should I stay or should I go? You see the two roads right here. There's one there and there's one here. If y'all can see, it's like a darker brown. And then the other road is here. Okay, so yeah, what is going on here? Aries, this might be your energy. Maybe it's not the person's energy. Yeah, there's a choice. There's a choice between two. Now, like I said, they made a bad choice. The Lovers as a challenge is a bad choice. The grass was greener somewhere else. That's what they thought. Got over there and realized that it was weeds. Now, they could be trying to pack up and come back home to you. Now, I don't know how y'all feel about that. A Gemini for some of you, another Aries. All right, so what is going on with the outcome here? You could be seeing a lot of sixes. I'm seeing a lot of sixes in your reading, which is about harmony and balance. You got the Two of Pentacles, balance. Interesting. So somebody is debating whether they should say something, reach out, do something. This can also be juggling though. So let's see. Could be a 2-year relationship or age difference. 5 years. Okay, what else? This could also be somebody prioritizing you though, coming out of this confusion. We had a Page of Cups. There's an apology. There's some kind of message and an apology coming in. Could be a younger Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. You keep getting pages. I'm not seeing kings. I'm not seeing the emperor. I'm not even seeing knights. So there could definitely be an age difference, especially with this child coming out in reverse, or there's a child in common, or something about a child is significant. The Hierophant is here. Again, the institution of marriage and the Four of Cups. Now, for some of you, there is somebody that got bored in a marriage. Could be a Taurus. You got Cancer Moon. You got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. There could be a person that you're dealing with that either you're married to stepped out on you because they thought the grass was greener somewhere else, or you are the grass that they think is greener somewhere else and they're stepping out on their marriage because they're bored. Okay, so just keep that in mind. If you already know that, that's just confirmation. If you don't know that, maybe just keep your head on the swivel, okay? So it feels like this person is planning to reach out. Page of Cups is a small gesture. It is a message. It is communication, usually an apology, kind of like testing the waters. Hierophant could even be somebody that's like, okay, I'm willing to learn if you teach me, because you got the teacher and the student in your reading. The Page of Pentacles is the student. The Hierophant is the teacher. So there could have been a situation where somebody's like, you know, when you know better, you do better. Something like that is going on. All right, let me get some messages from your person. Messages from Aries person. I'm leaving them for you. What did I tell y'all? Y'all see this person moving away from this house now. Like I said, they could have done this to you. Don't get me wrong. The name Samia or Samaya is here. I'm leaving them for you. What else? I still feel you with me. Lana is the name, L-A-N-A. So even if you're not speaking, they still, I mean, even though you're not speaking, they still feel you connected to them and they think about leaving somebody else. My anxieties got in the way. What did I tell you? 9 of Swords is anxiety, worry, stress. The name Ben, B-E-N, is here. And then you have, I'd love to get to know you better, author. Bottom of the deck, we have Quinn. When will I see you again? All right, baby face. When can I see you again? That's your channel song. Babyface is an Aries as well. All right, y'all, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Taurus Collective, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. If you've been here before, welcome. If this is your first time, let's see. For those of you in no contact, whether you cut contact or the other person did, they ghosted, you ghosted, you don't know what happened, they don't know what happened. Let's see what's going on. All right, no contact situation. What's going on between Taurus and their person? Let's see their perspective. We have the Good Lady. We have, okay, I'm going to put these back. I don't feel like I'm supposed to take them. They don't feel right, and I'm going to listen to my intuition. Okay, so we have the Good Lady, number 6. They're seeing you as the Queen of Pentacles. Or they're seeing you as the Queens, because she could represent all of the queens. The number 6 could be significant. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini. That's the number of the Lovers. So this person is seeing you as a mature, supportive, and positive female figure, or they are. Okay, take it how it resonates. Mentor, mother, close friend who brings joy, stability, and caring energy. A nurturer. This is big sister advice. Soft parenting, and it represents being a boss, which is why I see it as the Queen of Pentacles. So you could also be dealing with another earth sign, or that's your energy, or maybe a Gemini. Okay, so from their perspective, they're seeing you as somebody stable, a stable fixture in their life. They could also be focused on their money. Oh, we got sad news. Number 14. Now, for some of you, there could be a woman, a mother, a sister, a positive influence in this person's life that they got sad news about. We have disappointment, a minor illness, like colds, flus, things like that. Temporary frustration and inconveniences regarding daily life, work, or colleagues. This is grief, melodrama, mild depression, self-pity, blowing situations out of proportion, or overreacting. Interesting. So that kind of gives me a different story. Now, number 14 could be a Sagittarius. That is the Temperance card number. So this card could either be that somebody is grieving this feminine, which could even be you. They could be grieving not being with you, or grieving a loss in their life, or maybe they're not feeling well. If it's not that, this could be a person that's being dramatic, okay? Like I said, blowing things out of proportion, overreacting, maybe something happened. I feel like you're sitting pretty, though. You feel very unbothered. I feel like you still care about this person. And if this is you acting this way, they're saying they still care about you, but they're just kind of sitting it out because they're like maybe just focused on business, work, money, home, their responsibilities. But there are still feelings here. And I feel like this is mostly saying that somebody is in their feelings, but maybe they're being petty. What's next? What's their next move? You got Fatality, number 19, and you got number 21, Mountain, showing up as the 8 of Wands. Now, the 8 of Wands is communication. 8 of Wands is Sagittarius Mercury, but it's showing up as a block, an obstacle, a delay, enemy, challenge, and stubbornness. What did I say? All right, so this card here, Fatality, number 19, is showing up as like death energy, but it's also the number of the sun. So maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio, a Leo, maybe a Sagittarius, another fixed sign, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, or a Capricorn person. All right, so this is about a definitive ending, a major transformation, a deadly event, the conclusion of a significant phase rather than a literal death, okay? It can also be shock, a rough patch, a major life change, a necessary or permanent ending that makes way for something new, kind of like the Tower. So that feels for me that feels to me like there is somebody that does want to communicate, but maybe the way things ended makes, communication feel blocked. Maybe that's an obstacle, that's a challenge to try to overcome, or you both are being stubborn, or one or both of you is being stubborn. Doesn't feel like anybody's making a move, even though there may be a desire to do it. All right, what is the challenge between you two? The challenge is showing up as the 6 of Pentacles, Taurus. That's equal give and take. That is your energy, Taurus, moon energy. This could be a 6-year relationship or age difference. Showing up as the number 2 could be a Cancer, Pisces. The word clover is here, 4-leaf clover, right? Luck, gambling, opportunity, chance, hope, and small happiness. Gives me that somebody here was breadcrumbing you, or they felt breadcrumbed by you. And then you have letter number 7 in reverse. Okay, number 7 is the Chariot, Cancer energy, but it says written communication, news, documents, and documents are arriving soon. Paperwork, messages, contracts, emails, usually pleasant or good news, but it depends on the surrounding cards. Yeah, I feel like these are coming out as challenges, right? And so I feel that that's been the issue, communication, which is why we're doing a no contact situation, because that's what you have, no contact between you and this person. It feels like a blockage. I don't know if somebody's blocked. Did you block them? Do you feel blocked by them? Do you know you're blocked by them? Like if you're reaching out and they're not responding, you may be blocked. Okay, this could also be somebody afraid to take a risk, a gamble, a chance. Okay, or maybe they're feeling hopeless. Okay, so your outcome is showing up as the 9 of Wands. Oh, Jesus. Sagittarius, moon energy, again showing up as the number 14. Could be a Sagittarius. The fox is here. I'll always get Aquarius with that. And the number 25 could be significant. So the high honors card is here with the fox. Taurus, this is like Page of Pentacles energy. This talks about like a golden opportunity or an outstanding academic achievement, excellence, graduation, star pupil. I feel like you've outgrown this person. I feel like and if it's not that way, it's the other way. They've outgrown you. Maybe there's been a pattern in a relationship where one person is like, you know what, I think we should be beyond that by now. And it's time for me to explore something else here. There's a defensive energy. There's an energy of not trusting when the fox shows up. The fox is cunning. You know, they say the fox is sly like a fox. But the Temperance card is the number 14, which gives me that you've worked through some things regarding this person. They could even feel over here with their next move that they're blocked because they feel you've cut them off energetically. Yeah, sorrow. Number 32, deep emotional distress, melancholy, tears, grief, loss, disappointment, minor illness again, sadness, anxiety, and feeling overwhelmed with the moon. Showing up as the 8 of Cups. What is the 8 of Cups? Pisces energy, Pisces Saturn. It talks about walking away. Out with the old and in with the new. They feel like you're in main character energy. You could be dealing with a Gemini, a Virgo, a Cancer, a Pisces, a Scorpio. We got praise, feeling, emotion, imagination, intuition, and inspiration. But the moon is like, again, things are vague and uncertain between us, and it's making me sad. You know? All right, Taurus. Let's see. Spirit, show me what I need to see about this person's feelings for Taurus. Why do we have sad news with good lady? They could just be feeling like they really blew it with you. The Temperance card is here again. I mean, the Temperance, 14 is the Temperance. Okay. Sagittarius energy, we got the 3 of Wands. Yeah, they feel like something lost momentum. This is a feeling of frustration, like something is not growing the way they thought it would grow. Look at you. They feel like you are in main character energy. I just heard bad and bougie. Sometimes when I pull this card, I start hearing that song, bad and bougie. This is somebody that's got their stuff together. Independent, self-sufficient. They feel like you are making great strides in your career, your business, whatever you got going on. They are very proud of you. They're very proud of you. But they feel like you're going places, and a big part of that is away from them. I don't know if you move with the World card being here, but they definitely feel like there's been a finality to this. They feel like you've turned your attention elsewhere, Taurus. I'm seeing a Capricorn, a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus. You got Aries, Mars energy. You got Virgo, Venus. And then I just saw the High Priestess, Cancer, Pisces energy. They could be popping up in your dreams a lot, or vice versa. Yeah, 3 of Wands in reverse. It's like, man, it was going so well. What happened? Why did it slow down? Temperance card is slow energy. What happened? But they feel like you're very unbothered. Like I said here, she's just kind of sitting there. She's like, I'm focused on my money. I'm focused on things I have going on. And maybe this person is going through it. Maybe they are facing frustrations, loss, and whatever. And it could even be regarding somebody's health, theirs or somebody around them. Or it's just the nature of the relationship not being what they want it to be right now that's actually causing them grief. What's their next move with the Mountain and fatality? Page of Wands. Again, wanting to talk, wanting to reach out, wanting to flirt. Or either you've been doing that and they've been ignoring it. Could be a younger Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. And then a Knight of Wands. Yeah. I feel that this person is maybe trying to reach out to you. Will reach out to you. But it's them coming as a page and a knight towards a queen wouldn't work. And this is probably why you're like, I've graduated beyond this. Maybe you used to be on page or wand energy. Maybe you've known them since you were younger or in your 20s, your 30s. And now you're like, I'm well into my 30s. I'm in my late 30s, my mid 30s, my early 40s, 50s, whatever you might be. Well over 30. And you're just like, I have nothing in common with a page and a knight. And this is why they're feeling blockages. And like I said, usually the Knight of Wands is somebody that likes the thrill of the chase. So if you were to ignore him, that might be a reason for him to pursue you. Because it's like, I'm curious, what is going on? But it could be an ending that happened that's making this person, they're both facing backwards. That means coming back. Okay? And then showing up as a strong fire sign for some of you. You may have known this person for a good 10, 20 years. Some of you. If it is in fact new though, I feel like there was something you recognized kind of early on. And you're like, yeah, we're not on the same wavelength. What is the challenge between you two? Showing up as gambling. I mean, somebody could obviously have a gambling problem. Communication could just really suck with this person. They were inconsistent. Taurus is not going to fall for an inconsistent person. We're just not. That messes with our need for stability. And she needs stability, Queen of Pentacles. I definitely feel like this person is hurt. Whether you would believe that or know that or not. Yeah, you got the Wheel of Fortune. That's the gambling card. Interesting. So the 4-leaf clover coming out with the Wheel of Fortune, which is the card of luck. It's Jupiter, Pisces, Sagittarius, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus energy. That means you've been through a lot of ups and downs with them. Could be outside influences. Could be that, you know, it's kind of like a, well, I see you when I see you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I come around when I come around. Disappear when I disappear. Lots of emotional ups and downs. This is an emotional roller coaster. Trials, tribulations, feeling like you're being tested, you know, and really going through it. And sometimes the Wheel of Fortune as a challenge is going to show you somebody that's like, I'm tired of going through the motions. And you know what? I give up. I give up. There's nothing that I can do about this. I've tried. For some of you, somebody is gambling though. What is the letter here? Which again is communication. Why is communication an issue? Why is communication an issue? Communication is an issue because of the Moon and the Justice card. Because something was unfair. Somebody was showing their feelings and emotions. Somebody else was afraid to. A Cancer, Pisces, or a Libra for some of you. So the Moon is, again, vagueness, uncertainty, fear, subconscious beliefs. It could also be deception, secrets, lies. There's something on the subconscious level where either somebody has some strong trust issues or created them in the other person. What is the outcome? It feels like you graduated, you've learned your lesson, you feel proud of yourself. 5 of Pentacles and the 4 of Swords. Yeah, it does feel, Taurus, like this person is really feeling like you are healing. They feel out in the cold. They know that they burned bridges with you, and something about 5 years could be significant. Anything else I'm seeing as far as years go? 12 years is here as well, but I see 5 years. And this is also Taurus energy. All right. Sometimes the 5 of Pentacles shows up when somebody has a victim mentality. And that could be what you have graduated beyond. Could also be that they're broke. Might be that too. Maybe laying up in your house or something with the 4 of Swords. And you're just like, no, not dealing with that anymore. It says wrongness, suspicion, caution, clever, and selfishness is showing up here with the 4 of Swords. And that's like taking a break from it. Like, no, I just need some time apart, some time to myself. I need to retreat. I need to heal. This comes after heartbreak, and this is like the recovery period. So for a lot of you, this person just has a history of ghosting, or they're just feeling out in the cold right now because they know you are healing. Like I said, you graduated. So good for you. Kudos. All right, so you have Libra, Jupiter energy, and Taurus, Mercury energy, which could also be maybe a breakup, not communicating. This could have happened 4 weeks ago. You had a Death card, an ending, change, and here you go. So you are elevating. They're definitely very proud of you. Some of you have a child or children with them. Could be a Scorpio. We got Taurus, Libra, and Scorpio. Yeah, there's a change here. They see you elevating from the Queen of Pentacles to the Empress. So again, I feel this person is very proud of you for your accomplishments, if that means anything to you. So let me see. Messages to Taurus from this person. I miss your sweet face. The name George is here. They miss your sweet face. I can't stop thinking about you. The name Vincent is here. That was my granddaddy name. Okay, let's see. My great grandfather. Okay, what else? What are you wearing? Vic. See, that's that flirtatious energy of the Page of Wands and a Knight of Wands. You might get communication from them. Somebody's name could be Vic, Victor. Okay, it says your scent brings me comfort. Raina, R-A-I-N-A. I haven't heard that name in a long time. I grew up with somebody named Raina. All right, bottom of the deck, we have Liam. You deserve to be treated better. And that's what they see you doing, treating yourself better. Like, you don't need them. You don't need them to do it. You also have Reggie. I'll see you in court. Now, for some of you, there is some kind of court situation going on with this Justice card here as the challenge. That could be legal issues in a letter here. So I don't know if something is going on between you and another person legally, but it could be. To include divorce or something like that. But that is what I am seeing. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. And I will see you next time. Peace. Hey, Gemini Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. Let's get into this reading. No contact. What's going on between you and your person? From their perspective, we got the ring. It came out kind of sideways, showing up as the Ace of Wands. Okay, so if you're in no contact, there's still an attraction, or there's a feeling of like wondering if you're still attracted, if you're still interested. Number 25. Some of you could be married, engaged with the ring here, or maybe there's a desire for that. We got promise, commitment, partnership, deal, contract, and cycle. So you two have a contract regardless of what's going on, and there's a lot of physical attraction and chemistry, but things might just feel uncertain right now, especially if you're not communicating. Okay, so the number 25 could be significant. We have a gift showing up as number 17. Could be an Aquarius. Aquarius, that's the star. Somebody could be bringing you a gift. Somebody might be ready to reactivate. You know what I mean? Like they may be thinking, okay, I need to do something here. If you know you're dealing with the kind of person that will bring you flowers or a gift, they could be coming to do that. Again, it could be an Aquarius, could be a Cancer, could be a Gemini, a Virgo, a Taurus, a Capricorn. It says receiving a present, favor, or pleasant surprise, positive recognition, and someone being generous towards you, praise, rewards, and recognition. Okay, y'all might be getting ready to get a turnaround. I don't know. Let's see what's next. What's their next move? Actions towards you. Okay, that's too many. What's their next move and actions towards Gemini? Next move and actions towards my Gemini collective. All right, so we have win lots, number 11. That's Libra energy, the Justice card. Significant financial gain, abundance, positive, fortunate undertaking, and a fruitful outcome. Okay. And then we have the Star, Aquarius energy again, number 16, but it's showing up as the 6 of Cups, which is Scorpio energy. So this says hope, dream, inspiration, wish, achievement, and progress to goals. Oh, somebody is coming back. Somebody is interested in coming back. Okay, y'all. They may have come into some money. Maybe they're trying to do something nice for you. Maybe you're getting a ring as a gift. Yeah, the Star card is all about healing. Healing after a tower moment, after a breakup, after a bad argument. Chaotic energy, something abruptly changing or ending between you and another person. And that's what it's all about. So there could be a positive turning point. Number 11 is the Justice card. Again, Libra energy. So it could be somebody here that's saying they need to make things right with you. They could feel very lucky to have met you with win lots here. Okay, what is the challenge, or what has been the challenge? Because it looks like this is a positive turning point, though. What's been the challenge? The challenge has been a journey, number 10. It could just simply be some kind of karmic cycle, could be distance. We have travel, life changes, forward movement, progression, transitional period, trips, vacations, plans to move. This is the challenge, though. Could be that something just wasn't moving along, something wasn't progressing. Could be distance, not being on the same page. What else? What else? Could be somebody needed to leave something else behind, somebody else behind, to include where they live. Because there is like some luggage on the back of this car, like somebody is ready to move or travel. So if that's been the challenge, that could explain. Okay, why your person being difficult? Thank you. We got the Heart showing up as the Knight of Cups as the challenge. Okay, y'all, why? So the Knight of Cups as the challenge is Pisces energy, showing up as number 24. It says love, romance, giving, infatuation, affection, and core. So maybe somebody not showing their feelings, somebody breaking promises to you. Knight of Cups in reverse is somebody with really fleeting emotions. He has not mastered his emotions. He is the kind of person that will cheat. He is the kind of person that can sometimes represent somebody that's on the DL. All right. This person has a hole in their heart. But again, like empty promises, somebody that's moody, fickle. Yeah. The Knight of Cups is a simp. He's a love addict. He loves when he first meets someone and he idealizes them as his perfect ideal person. But then when he starts to see that that person is a real person, he runs away because he's like, well, you have flaws. You got flaws. I thought you were perfect. They see you as this heart complete, but then when they see that you may have a flaw, a challenge, some faults, they tend to run away as a challenge. And you do have this car moving away. So that could be what you're dealing with, a love bomber. He is a love bomber. Okay, so what is the outcome of this? Could also be just somebody that's a lover boy, lover girl, keeps a lot of options. Again, he is a cheater, and he will sleep with both genders, possibly. Okay, if you know that about your person, don't make it up if that's not the case. If you don't know that, don't worry about it. But if you've been thinking it, I always tell y'all, that might be confirmation. What's the outcome? What's the outcome here? Here, what is the outcome? All right, you got the Clover showing up as the Six of Pentacles, Taurus, Moon energy. This could be a 6-year relationship or age difference. It's showing up as the number 2 as well, Cancer, Pisces, Clover, luck, gambling, opportunity, chance, hope, and small happiness. So there is some optimism here about healing. And then you got the Sun. That's the happiest card in the tarot deck, showing up as the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. So 1 or 6 years could be significant. You got the number 31 and the number 2. The Sun is Leo energy, though. It says success, victory, happiness, truth, warmth, and a positive outcome. So somebody is still feeling like they hit the jackpot with you, right? Like it says here. And they're ready to take some kind of risk, some kind of leap of faith with you. We got main character energy, number 1. It says cards to the right of this will represent the future energy. So we're going to pull one more card. Anything to the left of it indicates past, possibly unfavorable events that have been put behind you. So all of this has been put behind you. But what's coming with this main character? And it's showing up as a masculine main character. So whether that's you or them, what's coming? The card to the right will tell us what's coming. Because it does feel like, okay, it feels positive. Yeah, you got unexpected money. Number 27. I'm telling you, this person could have come into some money recently. Something could have changed for them career-wise, financially. It says a sudden small to moderate influx of cash, financial gain, work-related bonuses, lucky windfalls, a tangible gain, and good financial news. So that could be why this person is showing up maybe more present, more active instead of passive, because they are now stable. Yeah, you got communication coming in. You got a letter showing up as the 7 of Swords, Aquarius, Moon energy. So that might be somebody trying to sneak their way back in, being resourceful. A document, message, news, speech, writing, or communication is coming in. Okay, so let's move on to your messages from your person. 4 cards. It says, you've given them everything you promised me, Seth. So they're accusing you of giving, I say flip that however you need to. So that could have been a third party situation. We're not going to go into that too much. Take it or leave it, because it may not be your situation. But for some of you, like I said, this person has been a player, because the Knight of Cups is a player. We have, please answer me. I have to talk to you. So somebody does want to talk, and the name David is here. Okay, Seth and David. Somebody could be a ginger. Somebody could have red hair. He does have red hair, but I was thinking about that actor, Seth Green, I think is his name. Doesn't he have red hair? And we have the name Jeremy. It's so hard to stay mad at you. Somebody getting weak. Okay. And then we have you deserve to be treated better. Liam, L-I-A-M. Bottom of the deck, we have Pedro. I should have spent more time listening to you. Okay, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. And I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Cancer Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to another All Signs reading. This is for those of you in no contact with another person. You want to know what's going on? I don't care if you cut them off, they cut you off, however it goes. Let's see what's going on from their perspective. So, what are their feelings right now for you? What's going on from their perspective? That's too many. I just want 2 cards. 2 cards for Cancer. Their feelings for Cancer. Okay, 2 cards. We have the Mountain and we have the Heart. So we got the 8 of Wands and the Knight of Cups. So you could be dealing with another water sign, namely a Pisces. And then the 8 of Wands is Sagittarius, Mercury energy. But it's showing up as the number 21, which is the Moon. So that could be a Capricorn, a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or a Taurus. So we have block, obstacle, delay, enemy, challenge, and stubbornness. And then we have love, romance, giving, infatuation, affection, and core. So at this person's core, they're saying that they love you. They still have romantic feelings for you, but they are feeling that communication, there is a blockage. There's an obstacle to reaching out for some reason. Could be that they're in their feelings. Sometimes the Knight of Cups is moody, fickle. Could be that. And you do see this hole in this person's heart. So I do feel like they are feeling wounded. They are feeling hurt that you're not communicating. Sometimes the Eight of Wands, like as a challenge, is what I would take this as. Is like slowing down the communication. It's miscommunication. It can talk about bad timing. Can even talk about like Mercury retrograde, which we are in right now, where communication is not blocked by either person but by the universe, where it's just not getting through. Like you text and the other person doesn't receive it, then people get feelings behind that, and they're like, hey, why didn't they respond to me? I'm not reaching out again. Something like that could be going on. Issues with communication could also be, though, for some of you, a Mercury retrograde can sometimes bring ex-lovers back. So somebody's feelings for you might actually be that they want to talk regardless of what's going on. Okay, what's their next move? Will they reach out? Somebody's name could be Matthew. I heard Sylvia, Ryan, Priscilla. All right, so we have the letter. Yeah. Written correspondence is coming. The number 7, that's Cancer energy. Could be another Cancer. And that's usually going to represent the Chariot, fast movement. Somebody taking like instant action. It says written communication, news, documents are arriving soon. Paperwork, messages, contracts, emails. Usually pleasant or good news, but it depends on the cards that surround it. So let's see what this is. Because it is showing that they want to reach out, but there's something that's blocking. I'm not taking these. I'll take this one. We have a woman blocking. Okay. Showing up as a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. The Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is communication. Number 29. So I don't know if you are the woman, they are the woman. But it says a woman, a wife, a questioner. The questioner herself. Female, querent, female, or femininity. So I don't know, y'all. It feels like they want to reach out. Ace of Swords, again, is clear communication. It definitely is some kind of epiphany, somebody feeling like they need to initiate the communication conversation. I feel like with it coming out with a letter, it says the cards surrounding it make the difference. So this could be a woman reaching out, or you are the woman that they are reaching out to. What is the challenge? So I feel like communication is coming. Somebody could feel like they're really missing you right now. They're in their feelings. The challenge between you two is or has been the 6 of Swords. And it's showing up as the number 19 and the Tower. So I got to read all of that. Number 19 is the Sun, Leo energy. The Tower is Scorpio and Aries. And the 6 of Swords is Aquarius, Mercury energy. It says isolation, authority, official buildings, loneliness, ego, and government. So there could have been a Tower moment. 6 of Swords does talk about as a challenge, like somebody not learning their lesson. It talks about slow healing, returning to the past, or maybe wanting to run away. What is this? Like escapism, not wanting to deal with something, avoiding it. What's the challenge? A ship. There could be distance between you two, because the 6 of Swords is like usually a cruise ship. And this is showing up as the 10 of Swords, Gemini energy, and the number 3. It could be a Taurus, a Libra, or a Gemini. Travel, vehicles, movement, journey, change, and distance. I feel like somebody was resistant to changing. Not learning a lesson, continuously repeating the same thing over and over again, or being hard-headed, or it's just distance. What is the outcome? But distance could be emotional, energetic, or physical. We got the Rider here, showing up as the 9 of Cups as the outcome. Somebody's coming in with communication. Look at that. They're bringing a lot of communication too. So number 1 could be a Gemini or a Virgo, and the 9 of Cups is Pisces energy, Pisces, Jupiter. And that would be March 1st through March 10th. So I don't know if something happened between those dates, but that could be significant. Energy, passion, speed, activity, news, and messages. Yeah, you keep getting cards of communication. What is the outcome here? Now, all of the riders, the riders could be any of the mutable signs. Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, Pisces. You could be dealing with. They represent the knights. And this person is on a horse, showing up as the rider. Yeah, we got expectation, number 28. This person is yearning for you, longing, patiently waiting, anticipation, hopes. And it says be faithful and consistent. The number 28 could be significant. I feel like this person is like, is the coast clear? Will I be blocked if I reach out? Will Cancer answer the phone? We got a long way. I heard Cassie, because you got a long way to go. Could be distance between you two. It very well could be. And Cassie is a Virgo, but the number 35 is here. This card represents a long journey, great distance, slow and steady energy. a late bloomer, somebody taking the scenic route, travel, a substantial amount of time needed to reach a goal, focusing on the long term, staying committed, patience is needed, and events will take time. So it may take this person time. Some of you are anticipating this, expecting this, wanting this, but this person could be coming in slowly. And then you got marriage here. I keep telling y'all, I feel somebody really does love and care about you very deeply, but there's other things, other people, other whatever, obstacles in the way. It says a deep committed connection, marriage, partnership, close bonds. The surrounding cards will affect the positivity or negativity of this card. And it says a long way, meaning you will eventually marry this person, but it's going to be a long while. Okay, so the number 3 or the number 35 could be significant. Then you got the 10 of Cups under that. Not bad. You went from the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups. So this person sees you as the person they will eventually marry, but I do say eventually in all capital letters. Okay, y'all? All right, so wrong deck. Show me their current feelings. The 4 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles. They are slow. They are slow. So I'm seeing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. Taurus, Mercury energy. Taurus, Saturn energy, and then Libra, Jupiter energy. Yeah, so there's like no communication. There is this like waiting patiently, because this person is thinking about the long term. They're like, okay, it may take us some time, but again, when I choose, you are the one I choose. It's the same thing all the time. Their feelings for you are seeing you as somebody that they could actually build something with. There's potential here. They feel like there's an opportunity to really invest in you, and you invest in them. And there's a very grounded energy to this connection. But I feel like right now they're like, can you just be my friend right now? 7 of Pentacles is like friendship growing into more. And it is slow energy. This is 1 year. This is 7 years. And then the 4 of Swords is like, we're not talking. We're taking a break. Right now, I'm just kind of meditating. I'm contemplating. I may be working really hard. Maybe this person is not where they want to be in their career. They're just building right now. Maybe they don't even have a job. They're looking for a job. I kind of feel like love is not the primary focus right now, even though they do love and care about you, okay? What is the next move towards you? What's the last name? Could be Cole, C-O-L-E. Okay, next move is the Page of Wands. So you will get communication. That's a flirty text. Could be a younger Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. Yeah, somebody is reaching out here. You got the Ace of Swords and the Page of Wands. That's definitely communication. And the Wands are the fastest element. So that could be something coming in quickly. You got the Hermit card in reverse. Yeah, somebody is breaking no contact. So this is usually when somebody's antisocial and ghosting. It's in reverse. So somebody's coming back and they're going to be like flirty. Now, only thing, it could be a Virgo. Only thing I feel with this is this person, they're showing up as a page. And while pages are cute, and I'm also seeing Knight energy here, I'd rather see Kings. I'd rather see the Emperor. You know, which is why I'm saying it'll take this person a long time to maybe give you the version of them that you want. Not saying they're going to be a bad version of themselves. Look at the 6 of Swords here again. Could be distance, I'm telling y'all. But something is changing for the better when the 6 of Swords shows up. That's moving to calmer waters. What is the challenge here with the Tower and the ship? Somebody could also be fearing that things are over. For some of you, there's something going on with somebody's finances, or maybe an addiction of some kind, or just instability. Ten of Swords as a challenge can be like somebody that has slipped back into a bad habit. Like I said, not learning a lesson, continuously going back to something. Could be drugs, could be alcohol, could be partying, a lifestyle, a friend group. What is this? You got the 6 of Swords. It came out anyway. Yep, so that's what I just said. That's the definition of the 6 of Swords. Aquarius, Mercury energy. What's going on here? The 5 of Swords. Yep. So if you go from the 6 of Swords to the 5 of Swords, that means like going from healing to back to the F, S-H-I-T, you know. So there could be somebody here that's the F boy. I'm just be honest with y'all. That's the way they've been behaving. 5 of Swords is somebody playing mind games. It is like a tit for tat, vengeful kind of energy. I don't know if this person is, they're just showing up as unhealed, y'all. That has been the challenge. Moving forward, I do see like somebody trying to progress with you. We're going to see what this outcome is, because the outcome does feel like, yes, I want to talk. But I don't see any like immediate big changes. Yeah, I just saw the Queen of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Some of you can work with this person. You got Virgo energy. It could be an 8-year relationship or age difference. And also the Queen of Swords is like discernment. Somebody kind of sizing the situation up. Maybe they've been married and divorced before, and they're like, not going to happen again. I got to be sure. Okay, what is the Rider with expectation? There's communication coming in for sure. Yeah, the Hangman in reverse. It definitely feels like somebody is like conceding a little bit. I feel like they're conceding. Hangman in reverse is Pisces energy. I kind of feel like they're stuck on you is what that's telling me. Well, they don't want to leave you hanging anymore. What is the expectation? Like something was in limbo, but it's not going to be in limbo anymore. You got the Knight of Cups. Pisces energy. Could be any water sign though. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So you got strong Pisces here. Yeah, that's a romantic gesture. That is somebody asking you out. That is communication. Bottom of the deck, you got the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn energy with the Nine of Cups. Again, this person is very reluctant to give their heart. Something about their life is pretty content. Now, for some of you, it does feel like this person could be struggling with money issues as well. But this is a blocked heart chakra. It's somebody that has a poverty consciousness. They're like, I don't have enough to give. I don't want to lose what I have. Like, my life is what it is, and I accept it for what it is. Another Pisces card. Pisces, Jupiter. Again, March 1st through March 10th could be significant. 4-year relationship or age difference, and it could be a Capricorn, which is your sister sign. So they're emotionally stingy, and they feel content with that. Look at this. They have mixed messages. I mean, mixed feelings about you, Libra moon. Not that they don't love and care about you. The mixed feelings are about committing. Okay. But I do see a romantic gesture. I do see flirtatious energy. I do see like getting your hopes up. But I would just say manage your expectations with this person. Maybe that's why you have expectation here. Manage your expectation. Because the Nine of Cups, the Knight of Cups, a lot of these cards are just showing me somebody that right now cannot necessarily give you everything. Even if they can give you a little bit. And I feel like they want to give you everything, but they just can't do it right now. And I always tell y'all, don't put your life on hold for anybody. Ever. No matter what their long-term intentions are. You got to live your life for you. Okay? Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Yeah, judgment call. You got to make the judgment call. But I do feel like lessons have been learned here. I don't know if it's something they're just going through individually or something between the two of you. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Oh, wait. Messages from your person. I almost forgot. I'm done with work. Can you meet up? Yeah, some of you work with this person. The name Josefina. We have the name Quentin. It says, are you okay? I am a good listener. You have a real chivalrous, romantic person. It says, do you think about me? Anjali. That could be Indian. East Indian. Okay, what else? I tell my family about you, Phil. So they talk to their family about you. I think about you even when I shouldn't. Bennett. My name is Bennett and I ain't in it. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. I'll see y'all next time. Peace. Hey, Leo Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards for you. No contact situation. What's going on from your person's perspective? What's going on between the two of you? Whether you cut them off, they cut you off. And you're just like, okay, well, what are we doing from here? How are they feeling for you right now? We have High Honors, number 25. All right, so this says graduation, star pupil. This is like the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. You could be dealing with somebody younger, somebody you work with, went to school with. Golden opportunity, outstanding academic excellence. Y'all, I don't know what be going on with my tongue when I'm doing these readings. All right, let's see. So their feelings for you are the Page of Pentacles, which could be like wanting to make amends, like a peace offering. Usually talks about good intentions, but they could also be seeing you as very loyal, very motivated, driven, somebody that is career focused. And they can also talk about learning a lesson. Okay, what else? So maybe you taught them something. And then we got sad news, number 14. They feel like they have disappointed you. This also talks about minor illnesses, colds, flus, things of that nature. temporary frustrating inconveniences regarding daily life, work, or colleagues, grief, melodrama, mild depression, self-pity, blowing situations out of proportion, and overreacting. Yeah, and I want you to see how your back is turned here. This person is crying and your back is turned. It feels to me like the same thing we've been getting. I don't know when the energy is going to change for the Leo collective. I don't know. Could be a Sagittarius with the number 14 being here, or the number 14 or 25 could be significant. It very much feels like, I heard the name Andy. Somebody's name could be Andy or Dana. It very much feels like this person's like, man, I messed up. I learned the lesson the hard way. And Leo now has their back turned towards me because I've taught them not to trust me. What's next? What's their next move, action towards you? We have win lots, number 11. Significant financial gain, abundance, positive fortunate undertakings, and a fruitful outcome. So they're still hopeful. Could be a Libra, that is the Justice card number. Could also be a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, the Taurus, the Pisces, the Sagittarius. Okay, what else? They're trying to bet on themselves with you. You got the Tower. Y'all always get the Tower regarding this person. Showing up as number 19. Could be another Leo. Scorpio, Aries energy with the Tower. And then you also have the Six of Swords, which is Aquarius energy. Aquarius, Mercury. They want to progress this. They feel like you two have been through something, but they are feeling isolated. They are feeling sad. They are feeling like there's been a Tower moment. Something has fallen apart. I feel like even this person is like wanting a breakthrough in their finances. Maybe they're even getting a breakthrough in their finances to try to heal a connection with you. I don't know. Some of you could be dealing with somebody who's an authority figure, works for the government, something like that. But the Six of Swords is a desire to move forward with or without someone, and it's coming out with win lots, which shows me that somebody has a desire to progress and change for the better with you, not without you. But they can also fear you moving away. Okay, what is the challenge, or what has been the challenge? What will be the challenge? What's going on with the challenge? We have a good outcome, number 15. That's the Devil, Capricorn energy. The challenge is a favorable, happy resolution in love and relationships. A situation turning around for the better, success, emotional joy, positive developments, hard work, patience, paying off. This is the challenge, though. So the number 15, again, is the Devil. That can talk about somebody's vices, temptation, cheating, lying, narcissism, unchecked ego, abusive energy, materialism, even overindulgence of some kind. It's the 7 deadly sins, y'all. It's the low vibrational part of ourselves. It can sometimes be somebody that's not keeping themselves in alignment by engaging in coping mechanisms that are very toxic. Okay, can be insecurity, it can be inconsideration. What is this? The Coffin. Yeah, it's showing up as the number 8 and the 9 of Pentacles, which is selfish energy. Somebody, their finances are being affected. I keep telling y'all that. The 9 of Pentacles is bad investments. It's like scamming. Somebody that's a hustler. It's something that backfires on somebody because they're doing things for all the wrong reasons. Can also be somebody that is codependent. And the Devil card is codependency as well. So we have endings, loss, sadness, depression, illness, and transformation. Your person has a heart wound. I'm just looking at the way this woman has got this hole right here. I'm hearing I got an ice box where my heart used to be. Now, that could obviously be how you feel towards them. But that's Virgo, Venus energy. Could be a 9-year relationship or age difference. What is the outcome of all of this? Definitely selfish energy. That even represents like being a gold digger and everything. We have expectation, number 28, as the outcome. This person is yearning, longing, patiently waiting in anticipation. They're hopeful. They're trying to be faithful and consistent. Could be an Aquarius. That's your sister sign. And number 28, again, could be significant. What is the outcome of this expectation? They're still wanting you, Leo. I feel like you're the one not talking to them. Yeah, you feel like home to this person. Could be a Scorpio, the Judgment card, number 20. But it says the house. It says your immediate, private, and domestic sphere. Focus on home life, family, personal stability, and the physical building itself. Somebody's home more. Somebody's like, I need to ground myself. I need to be stable for you. A secure long-term foundation where you live, work, or feel most comfortable. You feel like home. They're just like, can we get back? And then I started hearing Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell. So it could be a Scorpio. He is a Scorpio. You got the man here showing up as the Ace of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, the number 28 again. Man, husband, questioner himself, the male querent, male and masculinity. So a man here that could be a water sign is showing up as the Eight of Swords. What did they do? The Eight of Swords is when you tie your own hands, baby. You got the house again. I'm not going to take that one, but this is showing up as the Eight of Swords. Somebody could also have a criminal background here, but number 20 again is the Judgment card. So you get repeating. 28 and 20 could definitely be significant. Maybe there's an 8-year age difference or relationship here, because it's the difference of 8 years, right? We have public, network, group, audience, fame, and outdoors. Somebody was outside. Okay, y'all know how Cardi B got that song Outside, and she's basically talking about getting back at Offset. It's like you pulled a them on them, like I pulled a you on you. Or this person did something really foolish. Eight of Swords. They feel helpless, even though they want the relationship to work. Okay. Somebody's stuck, overthinking. That's mental health as well, y'all. Somebody dropping something. Okay, let's see. Their feelings for you. They feel like you've graduated beyond them. Kind of like what I got for Taurus. And they're feeling sad and kind of left behind. I'm hearing that song, Didn't We Almost Have It All? I feel like that's Whitney Houston, who was a Leo. I think she sings that song. Knight of Pentacles. Virgo, Venus again. And why is the wall behind him ruined? What is the significance of that? I don't know. Should I look in the book? Okay, what's the Knight of Pentacles? The Ace of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. They don't want you to go anywhere. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Capricorn energy. I'm seeing 4 years. Something about 4 years could be significant. A marriage, age difference, relationship, whatever. Or even a challenging time that you've been having. This person is reflecting. Knight of Pentacles represents if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Okay? It talks about a routine. There's something about the routine that this person is thinking about with you. But they feel like you've changed. Yeah, and they feel like they sabotaged the connection. And there's the change right there. Wheel of Fortune, that's Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, and Sagittarius energy. So this person's like, I was so lucky. I was so lucky, and my stupid self messed it up. Aquarius energy, Aquarius, Venus. Why did I make it more difficult than it had to be? Why did I take you for granted? Why was I being selfish? Like I said, Nine of Pentacles. Why was I being selfish? This person has, what I say, an ice box where their heart used to be. This is a blocked heart chakra. It's poverty consciousness. And I also feel like this person is sad because they're dealing with some stuff and their money has slowed down. Like this person's drive, their vitality, their life force, their ambition is being challenged here by either financial obstacles or emotional blockages. What's next? So this person is like, can you bet on me again? Are you willing to gamble? Eight of Pentacles. Can we work it out? Yeah. Even if it takes some time. 8 years of showing up again. Virgo energy. You could also be on the Leo Virgo cusp, or you could work with this person. What's going on with the Tower as the Six of Swords, which is like moving away from the Tower. I want to heal. I want to heal with you. I want to work on a connection. Yeah, look at that. The star, healing, and the sun. Can't make it up. So the Tower showing up as the number 19, which is the sun. That's you, Leo. Leo and Aquarius energy, sister signs. This person is very much like, I want you. I don't want to lose you. I'm going to do what I need to do. This is inner child healing. I'm telling you, they have a hole in their heart from childhood or something. But they are optimistic and hopeful that you two can heal. Challenge, though. What the challenge has been just bad choices. Selfish choices. Yeah, Six of Pentacles in reverse. That's selfishness. That's not giving reciprocity in the connection. Breadcrumbing somebody, being greedy. This person's obsession with money, status, success could be showing up here as well. This is like exploitation, coercion. Six of Pentacles in reverse can even be chauvinism, like a male energy that feels like a woman shouldn't have the same rights. is not entitled to be equal partner with him, like that kind of thing. 6 years could be significant. The challenge is showing up as the 6 of Swords. The 10 of Swords, which is a betrayal, and the Strength card. See, Leo, this is your card. They feel like you are very much resisting them. And you're giving very much, I just heard resting bitch face, right? Now, the Strength card talks about killing somebody with kindness. And I think I have told you all this maybe a week or two ago. There's something about your energy that feels unbothered to this person. And they're like, I did all of this to Leo, and Leo is kind of still standing. And they're not even being as nasty to me as they could be. Could be a Gemini. You got Taurus moon energy. You got 2 6s here. That could be significant. Aquarius Mercury energy, which is again moving on with or without somebody. And it's showing up as the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. This person feels like they can't do life without you. But I feel like they have been unfair. And like I told y'all before, they were traveling. They were doing something when they were traveling. Especially if it was like over the road or overseas or something like that. Maybe in the military, or maybe they are like a longshoreman, or I don't know, something like that. But this is like, do we have what it takes to rebuild this? The challenge has been betrayal. The challenge has been backstabbing you. But again, it could also be somebody slipping back into an addiction of some kind. Something like that could be going on. Whether that's gambling, sex, drugs, alcohol, whatever. What's the outcome here? The outcome is showing up as the Temperance card of the 5 of Pentacles. Baby, they are feeling it. Sagittarius energy and Taurus Mercury. So again, this is like I'm out and I'm in a doghouse. I know that. I feel abandoned. Financially going through hardships right now. But this is the way that the universe is balancing the scales though. The Temperance card is about alchemy. It is a reconciliation card. It is a divine timing card, but it's also earth angel energy, and it's Archangel Michael as well. And I really do feel that this person has been getting hit in their finances with the 4 and the 5 of Pentacles and the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. For sure, it feels like this person has struggled. Sad news coming out over here with high honors. I feel like 5-year relationship could be significant. I feel like there's a desire to heal, but really just feeling in a doghouse. Even if you live together with this house here. It's like I'm in the home and we're playing nice with each other maybe. But yeah, we got the marriage card here with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, they were married, but they were acting like the Knight of Wands. Sagittarius and Taurus energy. They did something deceptive. Let's get messages from your person. Messages from your person. Messages from Leo's person. Your scent brings me comfort. Raina. The name Raina is here. Okay. I couldn't be the person you wanted. Jenny. Jenny. Okay. Yeah, and I'm seeing how this person is cutting this grass. And it's giving me when people say, you know, no 2 blades of grass grow at the same rate. And I feel like here, you've outgrown them. Same thing I told Taurus about their connection. Maybe you're dealing with a Taurus. Some of you just can't get over what somebody did to you. Okay, we were too young. Olivia. And then it's so hard to stay mad at you, Jeremy. Bottom of the deck, some of you are just way too loyal. Because the dog represents loyalty. And like I said, that Strength card gives me that you are being very cordial with somebody. And I don't say that to insult you. You're a fixed sign. Fixed signs are loyal. We can be loyal to a fault. Now, when we get to our breaking point, it ain't no coming back from it. We have What If We by Violetta. Yeah, so they still want to work on something with you, but it feels like maybe even thinking about counseling with that Temperance card. Somebody that can be like a mediator. Yeah. They're not letting you go, but they may have to let you go. All right, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. See you next time. Peace. Hey, Virgo Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing amazing. Let's get into this all signs readings for those of you who are in no contact. Whether you broke it off, they broke it off, you ghosted, they ghosted. What's going on between you two from this person's perspective? What are their feelings right now? What's going on with your person? We have the Garden, the 8 of Swords, That's Gemini, Jupiter energy. And then we have the number 20, which is Scorpio energy. We have public, network, group, audience, fame, and outdoors. Huh. So that is the number of the unawakened twin flame and then the awakened twin flame, which is interesting. Okay. All right. And we also have the mouse, the 7 of wands, Leo Mars energy, number 23. It says stress, nerves, depletion, theft, disease, and flaw. It feels like somebody does want to talk, right? But whatever they have done here, either they're feeling blocked, they are blocked, or they're in their head thinking that they are. The number 20 or 23 could be significant. 7 or 8 could be significant as well. Yeah, it feels like maybe somebody is like, I don't know. I see somebody like living their life. I don't feel like they're like cooped up or anything. They feel like they're living their life. It feels like they're out and about. They're doing the things that they need to do. But I feel like inside, it's almost like somebody smiling on the outside, but really hurt on the inside. But the 7 of wands talks about like strong boundaries. It's a very defensive posturing. Can talk about standing your ground. So it could just be that this person is being stubborn, or they feel like you will be stubborn if they reach out to you. Okay. But I do feel like they want to like socialize with you. They want to network with you. They want to be around you. Okay, what's next? What are they planning to do or say next? We got the rich girl and we got a letter. Yeah, you got the number 12 and the number 7. Could be a Cancer or a Pisces person. So the rich girl is a carefree, joyful, often young woman who approaches life with optimism, focusing on beauty, leisure, and emotional fulfillment. A need to embrace light-hearted, positive perspectives, balanced, strict discipline, or a military person's energies. Okay, so that could be significant. Somebody could be in the military. This card is written communication, news, documents are arriving soon, paperwork, messages, contracts, emails. Usually pleasant, good news, but it depends on the card coming out with it. And it's coming out with the rich girl, which is a positive card. This person will come to you in a very high vibrational energy. It does feel like they have a desire to overcome obstacles. It does feel like there was a break, there was some silence, there was some time apart, because the hangman is the number 12. But the letter is giving me the chariot, which means like somebody coming in very quickly. Maybe over the next 7 days. For others of you, it may be longer. Like I said, a Cancer or a Pisces. What's the challenge between you two? And that is, again, wanting to overcome obstacles. All right, you got a letter here as the challenge. Number 27, showing up as the 7 of Swords. 7 of Swords is Aquarius moon. That is deception. That's trust issues. That could be somebody feeling shame or embarrassment. Document, message, news, speech, writing, and communication. As the challenge has been communication. And that would make sense. They could be watching you, though. That's the spy card. So the number 27 could be significant. What is the challenge with this letter? Could also be something that you found out. Or something that they said. You got a military person. Who's in the military? Because it's the second time military energy came out. Or somebody wears a uniform. All right, number 22. This is a disciplined, loyal, perhaps distant man. Could be distance between you two. A need for structure, authority, and high stress management in a situation. A soldier, police officer, somebody that is a strict or protective figure. An official man in uniform. Flip it if it's a woman. So it could be distance. It could be somebody's lack of discipline. Somebody needing structure. For some of you, you're dealing with a knight. You're dealing with a person that's still in the prime of their life. The military person, this person here would be a knight. And that would be a Virgo, a Gemini, Pisces, or a Sagittarius person for some of you. Which means if somebody's still in their prime, they're not ready to settle down. You know, what's the outcome? The outcome is gloomy thoughts in reverse, which is good. And what's this one here? The bear, number 15. Could be a Capricorn. You got the 10 of Wands. Sagittarius, Saturn energy. It really came out in reverse. I'm going to take both in reverse, but let's just read both. So the bear is showing up as power, boss, courage, leadership, finances, and protection. It came out in reverse, though. And the gloomy thoughts is a state of mental distress, despair, worry, anxiety, pessimistic thinking, spiraling, intrusive thoughts, and overactive imagination. The monkey mind, self-doubt, on edge, and a pending unpleasant decision. Somebody is not feeling empowered to come towards you. This person is in distorted masculine energy, whether a man or a woman. Yeah, they're showing up as a child. The Knight of Swords could be a Gemini. Number 13 could also be a Scorpio. It says youth, innocent, youth, young, innocent, youth, playful, beginner, and playfulness. And then we got his thoughts. So they are thinking about you. And they are optimistic, but I do feel that this person, Knight of Swords is usually somebody racing in with communication. He can sometimes be combative. You got Scorpio and Aries energy, as well as Gemini. And it says one's mental state, but it's showing up as playful. Planning, focused on a person of interest, so they are focused on you. Romantic thoughts, undivided attention, friendship, anticipation, contemplating, overthinking, and anxiety. Something about that inner child that always gets everybody in trouble until they heal it. But the Knight of Swords is communication coming in. So like I said, I do see communication, but it just kind of feels impulsive. It feels inconsistent because it's showing up with the child. Okay. Their feelings. Clarify their feelings. Why are they nervous? They're nervous because things have slowed down. So maybe you cut them off. Maybe you stopped talking. Could have been 3 days ago. 3 of Wands. Aries energy. That's like a loss of momentum. Can be frustration, delays, blockages. Could be distance for some of you. Like I said, you got the King of Wands. So again, they want to do something bold. They want to demonstrate their love to you. Fire sign energy. This is Leo, Jupiter. Somebody could be in the spotlight here. Don't have to be, but an entertainer, singer, something like that. So the 7 of Wands is showing up here, which is Leo energy as well. And then the 8 of Swords. So there's something that feels restricted about this person, though they want to take bold action. King of Wands demonstrates his love. He leads by example. But they could be feeling like, again, am I blocked? Will you respond if I do something really bold? Are you going to ignore me? 3 of Wands in reverse. Are you going to just leave me on red? Like if I reach out, what will you say? But you're definitely on their mind. King of Wands is somebody that sees you in their future. They're very passionate about you. So what's their next action? It's like they're stopping themselves from doing it because they're in their head. But the number 33, I don't think I said that. Number 33 is here. So they're trying to come out of these gloomy thoughts, but they don't have the strength to do it. The 10 of Cups is their next move. Something could be happening right now. March 11th through the 20th is the date of this card. Pisces, Mars. Mars is all about action. And this is about like emotional stability, fulfillment, completion. The Queen of Swords. Yeah, there's communication coming in, y'all. Could be a Libra, Aquarius, a Gemini, namely a Libra. It feels like somebody wants to talk about a serious relationship with you, where they've been childish in the past. What happened in the past? What's this military person? Lack of discipline. Ace of Pentacles. We'll just take it in reverse. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Well, we can take it outright because the challenge would be a reversal. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. What is going on here? 1 year could be significant. The 7 of Cups, keeping options open. Like I said, in their prime, not ready to settle down. They didn't want anything stable. Ace of Pentacles is building on a solid foundation. So there was something unstable about them. They were not making like sound investments in you. Scorpio, Venus, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Yeah. But he is turning his back on these other options, these temptations. But I do feel like this is somebody that could have explored those. I also feel like this person is afraid to reach out, though, with the Queen of Swords. I feel like they could be seeing you as the Queen of Swords. You could be on the Virgo, Libra cusp. This thing could be Jamel, Regina. What is the outcome? I heard Tyler. Okay, the outcome is the 2 of Cups in reverse. Why? Cancer, Venus. Yeah, it's like not seeing eye to eye, or a lack of chemistry, a breakup, focusing on self. Maybe they still need more time to heal. And you had 8 of Cups. Okay, something could happen in Pisces season between you two. You got a lot of Pisces energy here. Or it could be a Pisces. That's your sister's time. This is walking away when you feel unfulfilled. And you walk away in the 8 of Cups to get the 2 additional cups, but the 2 additional cups are in reverse. You know what I feel like this might be saying? They may have chosen to try something else out and they're feeling crazy because it didn't work. That's for some of you. Like I said here, keeping these options open. Somebody's like situationally single. And there's this feeling of like detaching from you, but it's like, how do I recover from that? Because I made my choice. And I don't know. Maybe they can't. Yeah, look at this. How can I recover? 10 of Wands. It's an uphill battle. 9 of Cups. Another Pisces card. Pisces, Jupiter. And then you got Cancer, Moon. They have a fear of rejection because of their selfish choices, their indulgence, them seeking sensuality, sexuality, or pleasure elsewhere. And it didn't turn out the way they wanted it to. Messages from your person. I don't see them doing anything, but it says, I want you, no strings attached. Venus. I've matured so much. Let me show you. Whitney. We have Chris. If only I were single. Oh. So their next action with the 10 of Cups and the Queen of Swords, she is a divorcee. I wonder if they are married to someone else considering divorce. Maybe this person has to finalize that before they can come towards you. Maybe that's what the 2 of Cups is in reverse. Them breaking up with somebody, walking away because they are emotionally unfulfilled. That could be what it is. What's the just one more. I spent way too much time waiting for you. Julissa. We have, I should have spent more time listening to you. Pedro. I don't feel like they were waiting for you, but maybe they were. Maybe you have a third party. Take it however it resonates. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I see a little selfishness here. I just don't know which one of you has been selfish. But I do still see communication coming in. They may be telling you they're going through a divorce or breakup with someone else, even if they chose another option over you. I mean, obviously that's up to you whether you choose to entertain that or not. Everybody different. I'll see y'all next time. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. Peace. Hey Libra Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing well. Let's get into this all signs reading for those of you in no contact. What's going on from your person's perspective? What to expect? All right. And I was hearing Whitney Houston's song, My Name Is Not Susan. I have no idea why. No idea why, but I was hearing My Name Is Not Susan. So maybe for some of you, I don't know, somebody called somebody by the wrong name. Or maybe you're saying if this is you, or maybe it's them. I don't know. Flip it. However, somebody could be like, you can't play with me like you used to play with Susan. All right. I ain't Susan. I have no idea what that means, but I was hearing that song. I don't even know what that song means. I felt like it was that a man was calling her the wrong name, but I could be wrong. All right. And she was a Leo. So maybe you're dealing with a Leo. Let's get into it. Their current feelings for you. What's going on from their perspective right now? We got the Snake. Jesus. It's showing up as the Queen of Wands and the number 7. Queen of Wands is Aries energy, your sister sign. Aries Mars. Deception, cheating, intelligence, desire, seduction, and untrustworthiness. So who said My Name Is Not Susan? Was it you or them? Okay, what else? They can feel like you're entertaining other people. They can feel like you have main character energy right now. Queen of Wands is all about agency, autonomy. They could be trying to sneak their way back into your life. We have the Sun. Showing up as the Ace of Pentacles. Could be a Leo, like I said, with the Sun there. But could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn as well. And the number 31 could be significant. We have success, victory, happiness, truth, warmth, and positive outcome. Somebody feels like they betrayed you and you didn't deserve it. That's what that says to me. Like there was potential, there was something building, and they're like, I ruined it. Maybe by being selfish, maybe by entertaining the attention or affections of another person or other people for some of you, or just being self-centered, you know. What's next? Next action, next move. Let's make it be Sasha, Journey, Amber. Okay, next move to you is Great Fortune, number 26. A period of success, good luck, and harmony in life, things falling into place, successful projects, happiness is imminent, a fortunate, happy outcome, and a positive influence. Okay, so something good is coming. It's a change, a better change for the better. Slow down, slow down. Okay, what is their next move and action towards you? Something positive. We got a journey. travel, life changes, forward movement, progression, transitional period, trips, vacations, and plans to move. So this person is they're planning to progress this relationship. You could be dealing with a mutable sign, a Pisces, Sagittarius, Virgo, or a Gemini. The number 10 or 26 could be significant. Also maybe a Cancer, a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, a Taurus, a Pisces, a Sagittarius. All right, what is the challenge or has been the challenge? A Tower. Number 19 could be a Scorpio, Aries, Leo, and you also have Aquarius, Mercury. Isolation, authority, official buildings, loneliness, ego, and government. Some people work together. Maybe somebody didn't want to blur the lines. It could be some kind of financial hardship somebody's going through, or somebody just refusing to learn a lesson. You two grew apart, or you had a tower moment. Something destructive, something chaotic, or an abrupt ending where somebody just cut the other person off and there's no real rhyme or reason. We got win lots. Number 11 could be another Libra or a fixed sign or Pisces or Sagittarius or Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus. All right, so it's significant financial gain, abundance, positive, fortunate undertakings, and a fruitful outcome. And I just feel like that's like the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune mixed with the Tower as a challenge gives me that two people have just been going through it, okay? Going through it and just not reaching a successful outcome, no matter how much you try. Maybe one of you decided to pull away because it was toxic and it's like, I cannot continue to do this anymore. Maybe even distance for some of you though. What's the outcome? That could be past energy, obviously. Obviously that's what it is. It's past energy. What is the outcome here? What's the outcome? Sad news and convene. Number 4 and number 14 could be an Aries or Sagittarius. All right, so we have social interaction, group activities, community meetings, parties, teamwork, support, networking, collaboration, talk with family and friends, harmony with others in personal or business situations, going into disappointment, minor illnesses like colds and flus, and temporary frustrating inconveniences regarding daily work, life, or colleagues, grief, melodrama, mild depression, self-pity, blowing situations out of proportion and overreacting. I feel like a reconciliation. There's something about not being able to see eye to eye even after a meeting, maybe even agreeing to disagree, like we can't get on the same page. Okay, we can't get on the same page because there's somebody that has like, I'm getting like a my way or the highway attitude. And I feel like it starts off good. I'm just being honest with y'all. It feels like it starts off good. I just heard the name Charisse, Charlotte, Lisa. I heard Lisa as well. Samantha as well. So Medina, Selena, I'm sorry y'all, or even Gina. Okay, back to the reading. I feel like there's like this temporary like high and then it kind of goes back down. You got change, number 9, and you got living room. So number 9 is the Hermit card, Virgo energy. Number 21 is the living room. That's Cancer. Not Cancer, could be a Cancer. Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus energy. We have significant and inevitable, often abrupt life changes in personal or professional spheres. The card outcome is in the outcome is in front, the past is behind. The cards, wait, I can't read my own writing. The past is behind this card. So the living room, a paradigm shift. Oh no, the sad news. Okay, so listen, this says a private and internal, intimate sphere of your life. The home, family, personal, inward facing matters, events within your 4 walls. I don't know if you live with this person or they're coming to stay with you, coming to visit you, because this car is coming towards this house. So I don't know, maybe this person is, maybe it's leaving the house. Yes, leaving the house. Okay, for some of you, maybe this person was seeing someone else, married to someone else, because they're actually moving away from the living situation. I don't know. Let's just get the tarot. And the Hermit card is like antisocial. It is somebody that's taking a break, time apart from you, kind of in their man cave or whatever. This could be somebody saying, you know what, I'm leaving my man cave to come towards you, because I do feel like they will. You got 2 cards here, but it just feels like convenient ending and sad news. I don't like, because it feels like a misunderstanding. It literally says blowing things out of proportion. I heard the name Torah. I don't even know if that's a name. I've never heard that before. Torah, Taurin, Onyx. Yeah, but it kind of just feels like, okay, we meet up, and then it ends in sad news. Why? So that could be like somebody saying something. You got Cupid right here. So there is still feelings, there's emotions, but just got to watch for maintaining control over emotions. Some of you, this is your husband or your wife. Okay, what's going on here? You got the Six of Wands as their feelings for you. They admire you. They adore you. They have you on a pedestal. They feel like you have pretty privilege. Some of you could be in the spotlight. That's like public visibility. Could even be like giving you a lot of attention on social media. Leo energy. What did I start with? I started talking about Leo, didn't I? I might be getting y'all mixed up with Virgo. Sorry about that. We got the Empress, Libra, and Taurus energy. Yeah. This person feels like you are the end-all, be-all. They see you as the Empress, which is your major. You know, Taurus and Libra major. So this person adores you a lot. They see you as high value. They see you as like a prize. And this is unconditional love. It's stable love. And like I said, it could be, you got the number of the Emperor and then you got the Empress. So this could be husband-wife dynamic between you two. What's next? Ariana. Somebody think it could be Ariana. I heard Indira. Okay, their next move towards you is the Nine of Pentacles. Virgo, Venus. Tatiana. Something think it could be Tatiana. Charmaine. And the Eight of Swords. See, somebody's trapped in their own selfishness. That's the only thing I'm saying. Like the Nine of Pentacles is like, I'm okay being single. I'm not really looking for a relationship. Eight of Swords is somebody that may be feeling restricted, a lot of self-doubt, or they're overthinking it. Now, Libra, they could very well be seeing you as the Nine of Pentacles and feel like you're content without them. You see how she's kind of looking back at that that Eight of Swords, kind of like a little bit of side eye. Like, this is like me, myself, and I energy. Very independent, self-sufficient. They see you as somebody that has their stuff together, for sure. The Empress and the Nine of Pentacles. They do, but yeah, some of y'all got a third party situation. It's kind of given, I don't like this, y'all. I do not like this. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Yeah, the Hangman under that, I don't like it. But somebody coming in with some smooth talk. And maybe some honesty too, because you got the King of Swords. Could be in Aquarius. You got Aquarius Mercury. You got Gemini and Virgo here. Yeah, and so you got the Three of Swords, which is third party. The Four of Cups is out of sight, out of mind. The Fool is let's start over again after I've been ignoring you and rejecting you. And then this is like maybe going back quiet again. So you just have to watch out for this person maybe turning their attention from someone else and coming back towards you. Because I do see them coming towards you, a journey. But it's like, it feels very temporary. I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I don't see anything with staying power. The Fool is very spontaneous. That's somebody that likes their freedom. They like to kind of come and go as they please. They're flying by the seat of their pants. Could be in Aquarius. You got Cancer Moon. You got Libra energy. Your own energy. Libra, Saturn, and then you got Pisces. So I'm seeing Aquarius and Pisces season. There's this weird energy of wanting to restart the connection. This could also be showing me like spring equinox energy. They're about to spring into action. You know how they say spring forward? We just had, daylight savings time. The Fool is connected to the spring equinox. So this could be somebody coming in around the 20th. As we're leaving Pisces season, going into Aries season. But I do feel like this is like one of these people that's like, I'm selfish. Like, I'm single. I do kind of what I want to do. And that could be the restriction here. Some of you are like, okay, well, you can't do that with me. All right, what is the challenge here? This person could be greedy too. Maybe they like to talk to lots of people. They leave loose ends with people. They feel like they... Yeah, you got the Nine of Swords as a challenge. Could be somebody's mental health as well. This person is an overthinker. Gemini, Mars energy, and then you got the Four of Wands. Are they married to somebody else, y'all? Please let me know if you want to share. Aries, Venus energy, number 1111. That's the 1111 card, not number 1111. So something is happening in Aries season, or involves an Aries person. I don't know. Four of Wands is like tension between two people. Animosity, a sense of not belonging, feeling unsupported. Yeah. Something was unstable about this. It wasn't rooted. It wasn't grounded as a challenge. Also, somebody maybe not being fully committed. Maybe they had anxiety about being fully committed, like a commitment phobe. Okay, what else? What's the outcome here? Because I do see a meeting, but again, it looks like it doesn't end the way you... Yeah, Six of Swords, Page of Swords. There definitely will be communication. Your person is just not a very emotional person, Libra. Could be another air sign. If they're at a distance, they are traveling towards you. The Six of Swords with the Page of Swords, because the Six of Swords is moving backwards. And then the Page of Swords, sometimes this is somebody that likes to run away, doesn't really want to deal with their emotions, but you two do have a contract regardless of what's going on. It has to be reconciled before there can be closure to the situation. So this could just be long awaited communication coming in. It may give you a little bit of closure. It may give you some healing. And you may just decide that it's best that you two move on. Like I said, it could end with cordially just saying, you know what? Let's just be cordial about this and realize it's not meant to be. Yeah. Emotional stability. Like seeing the truth is leading to some kind of emotional regulation here. And then you got the Three of Wands, which is about broadening your horizons. Moving on. Aries energy. You also have Leo here. And Scorpio moon. All right, let's get messages from your person. Definitely, I see a meetup, some communication. I feel like trying to see eye to eye. And maybe briefly you will, but there will be something that will happen. They have something to say, though. But they're just trying to get their ducks in a row. I feel like they're trying to come in real calm. But I feel like the real them comes out. Whatever the real them is, kind of feels bossy. Unless that's you. Okay, what are messages from them to you? You will always have my heart. Tabitha. I should have spent more time listening to you. Pedro. Jack. The name Jack is here. I can't picture you with someone else. And then we have the name Bria. I'm so into you, I can't think straight. Bottom of the deck, I'm sorry for all the times I canceled. Gabe. So somebody's name could be Gabe. Gabriel. All right, y'all. Those are your messages. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I would definitely say communication is coming in. You may have to be patient for it, though. Page of Swords is delayed communication. So it may be coming or it's coming from a distance. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. See you next time. Peace. Hey Scorpio Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. Thank you so much for joining me or joining me again. Let's see, all signs reading. Scorpio, someone you're in no contact with. The person on your mind you're in no contact with. What are they feeling for you right now? All right, sad news, number 14. Could be a Sagittarius. They are feeling disappointed. Could also not be feeling well. This talks about minor illnesses like colds, flus, so forth and so on. Temporary frustrating inconveniences that may or may not have anything to do with you, like work, just their life in general, or something to do with their colleagues, grief, drama going on around them, mild depression, self-pity, blowing situations out of proportion and overreacting. I don't know if they overreacted. Is that why you two stopped speaking? Somebody in their feelings. All right, you got fatality. It came out in reverse, number 19. Maybe it's a Scorpio, an Aries, or a Leo person. It says a definitive ending, a major transformation, a deadly event, the conclusion of a significant phase rather than a literal death. Shock, a rough patch, a major life change, a necessary permanent ending makes way for something new. I feel like this is something that this person is doing to themselves. It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy. Somebody's not learning a lesson here. I don't know if they're saying this about you or themselves, but there's a disappointment, I feel like, within themselves and about the connection. And if it's not, they're saying this about you. So just take it how it resonates. And I also feel like they're saying there's unfinished business. They're hoping that it's not over. Next move towards you. We think it could be Kathy, Marjorie. All right, then next move towards you is number 34 and number 33. Gloomy thoughts and work. All right, a state of mental distress, despair, worry, anxiety, pessimistic thinking, spiraling, intrusive thoughts, an overactive imagination, the monkey mind, self-doubt, on edge, or a pending unpleasant decision. We have occupation, daily task, personal life. This person's going through something in their finances or in their life in general that may not have anything to do with you. Unless you have been, I won't say responsible, but maybe something to do with you affecting their life has destabilized them. I don't know what that could mean. It says the effort invested in a situation, excuse me, focus, productivity, job hunt, busy periods, projects, and a deep dive. Somebody is in their head. They're feeling bad. They're feeling sorry for themselves. They're throwing themselves a pity party. Maybe just working and stressing, or working to avoid stressing. I don't feel like they're making a move. Okay, challenge between you two. I was thinking it could be Hakeem, Perry. I heard Odessa. I know that's an older name, but that's what I heard. Aubrey, Minnie. Or maybe it was Mimi I was hearing. Minnie or Mimi. Like Minnie Mouse. Alright, so I'm hearing the adventures. What is it? The Mariah Carey? The Adventures of Mimi? Or the something of Mimi? Alright, so the challenge has been the Ace of Wands. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, energy number 25, ring. It's been commitment. For some of you, this person is promiscuous. We have promise, commitment, partnership, deal, contract, and cycle. Ace of Wands is a challenge, though. Fire sign energy can also be like a loss of attraction, chemistry, somebody that's very promiscuous, or a connection that was really hot and just burned out. Okay, something short-lived, something that never got off the ground, like a false start, failure to launch. We have the good lady, number 6. Maybe it's a Gemini for some of you, or a Capricorn, or an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have a mature, supportive, and positive female figure, a mentor, a mother, a close friend who brings joy, stability, and caring energy, nurturer, big sister, advice, soft parenting, and boss. Ace of Wands. Somebody was not stable or is not stable. That could even be what the grief is regarding their money for some of you. So an earth sign, a Gemini, or a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius person in the number 25 or 6 could be significant. So this person could be very self-centered, very selfish, uncaring. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is a gold digger. She's a sociopath. She even represents human transportation of other humans. Yeah, very much image conscious. Somebody that's focused on clout chasing, you know, elevating themselves by virtue of being around other people. A social climber. She is financially unstable. She is somebody that's trying to keep up with the Joneses. So that could be something significant for you. This person could have neglected you for work. What is the outcome? So his name could be Paris. All right. Or Jimmy. We got the main character as the outcome. It says cards to the right of this card represent the future energy. So we'll see what comes out. Anything to the left of the card indicates past or possibly unfavorable events that have been put behind you. Okay, so it could be a Gemini, a Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I didn't mean to say that. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but maybe it's a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So the outcome is the Fox, number 14. Selfishness, trickery, wrongness, clever suspicion, and caution. Yeah, so you're being warned. This person has selfish motivations and intentions. It feels like they may reach out, though. Showing up as the Queen of Wands. Aries, Mars energy could be any fire sign, though. This person's energy is weird. Queen of Wands is main. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That's not Queen of Wands. That is the Nine of Wands. How about, girl, put some glasses on? The Nine of Wands is Sagittarius moon. But I'm seeing Sagittarius sun and also Aquarius or Aquarius moon here. Gemini, Virgo. But it could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius as well. Yeah, so there's something selfish about this person. And it feels like your guards are up because you don't trust them. You know that they have selfish motivations. We have court at the bottom of the deck, number 23. And we have a child. Some of y'all could be in court for child support or custody or something with this person. I don't know. Number 18 and number 23. So it says official, legal, or public matters, court hearings, bureaucracy, important decisions, red tape, authority figures, tax offices, and formal negotiations. Are y'all beefing over like claiming a child on your taxes or something? We got new beginnings, innocence, youth, the start of a fresh phase, new project, relationship, or a child. Or did they have a baby with somebody else? Pregnancy, initial steps, curiosity, fresh perspectives, and developmental stage. This could be somebody wanting to work something out with you. maybe get like a mediator. That could be what it is too. It could be a Libra, Cancer, Pisces person. Number 18 is the moon. All right, let's see. Their feelings for you right now. So they're like, it's not over. Seven of Swords. That's that fox. Aquarius moon energy. Shame, embarrassment. Why are they shamed? Why are they feeling ashamed? For some kind of betrayal, something sneaky that they did. This person is sneaky. The devil. Oh, hell no. These two coming out together are a terrible combination. Capricorn energy. Somebody could have gotten caught. Or they lack conscience. Or their ego is very unchecked. There's other people here. The devil card is showing me all these different people connected. All right, this person got bodies. All right. Again, Capricorn or Aquarius moon for some of you. There's something toxic about them, y'all. It's some sneakiness. It's some selfishness showing up here. Inconsideration. Like I said, they neglect you for work. The devil is like material overindulgence, materialism. Again, selfishness, inconsideration. What is this next move towards you? Gloomy thoughts and work. It's like this person's trying to avoid their feelings. King of Pentacles, focus on their money. Could be an entrepreneur, could be an earth sign. That is Taurus, Mercury energy, but could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Some of you work with them. Oh yeah, the sun is in reverse. This is drifting apart. Could be depression though, for real. It says mild depression, and this is depression in reverse. Somebody is lacking energy. It's like this person's money is not fulfilling them anymore. They're realizing that's not enough, or whatever was tempting them, whatever they were being sneaky about, it's not as appealing. But this sun in reverse, again, is like you losing the magnetism, the attraction between two people. It is distance, it's depression, it's drifting apart. It's also like a lack of creativity, like somebody not being able to get themselves going, maybe to make a move towards you. But they're showing up as very unhappy. Even though they got their pot of gold, they're sitting here with their money. They're showing up as somebody working hard. They could lack balance, though. Some of you can have a son with this person, with that child coming out, and then the son could even be somebody has lost a baby or maybe terminated a pregnancy. With the sun in reverse, that does represent infertility or abortions. Y'all gotta read between the lines, or miscarriages, things of that nature. Maybe this is somebody that you really did feel was very stable at one point, or they were investing at one point and they just stopped. Or this is how they're feeling now. Like, I feel like they feel stupid for doing that, though. They're definitely sad. What is the challenge? I heard Krista. Somebody's last name is Johnson. I know that's a common name, but I heard that Julia, Kaysen. I heard Brenda, Brielle. So the Ace of Wands is clarifying. The Ace of Wands is the challenge. Again, promiscuity, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or again, like that vitality. That there's no energy for this anymore. Like somebody's energy is just not there. They're drained. The Eight of Swords. Okay, so you got Gemini, Jupiter. Eight of Swords is feeling restricted. It is like being all up in your head. Like somebody overthinking, somebody stressing, somebody worrying, somebody feeling anxious. Or just lacking confidence. Somebody could also be incarcerated here. Or have a criminal background. That's for some of you. Yeah, the Seven of Swords, the Devil, the Eight of Swords, maybe and then you got court at the bottom. So there could definitely be something here. Or like I said, some of y'all are in court. Maybe this is like a deadbeat dad. And they may have the money, but they're just being spiteful. They're cutting off their nose to spite their face. Something will backfire on them, that's for sure. But they're feeling restricted. Or for some of you, this person has just been, they've just been stuck. Like in a holding pattern. They got a victim mindset. They could have gotten caught doing something, and instead of owning up to it, it's everybody else's fault. It's something like that. And they blew it with somebody that they see as the good lady. Or maybe there's something for money. There's something criminal regarding money. I don't know. What's the outcome with the main character? The Nine of Cups. Selfish energy. And what is the Nine of Wands? The Fox. This is warning you to stand your ground. Some of you have relationship PTSD from this person. They're very selfish. Pisces, Jupiter, and then the Nine of Pentacles, 2 selfish cards. So you got the Nine of Wands, Nine of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. You got 3 nines. You could be seeing a lot of 9s. Yep. So this is like I'm single, but I may treat you in the moment like I want to be committed, but I'm not trying to stay committed. They have this desire to see other people. Y'all, 4 of Pentacles, but they're still holding on to you. And the Page of Cups. Yeah, look at all those other people they entertain. This is jealousy, competition, rivalry, somebody putting you in a dramatic, unnecessary situation. You're like, this is chaos. I don't have time for it. Okay, Leo, Saturn energy. You got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Capricorn. The water sign could be younger than you. Now, for some of you, there is a person here who has been very selfish. They've just been selfish. And I do see communication possibly, but it's selfish. So just be on your guard. They're coming in acting innocent. Like I said, Page of Cups is like, I didn't do anything wrong. Like I said, not taking accountability. Messages from them to you. I regret being unfaithful. Now I know how it feels. Brooke. Oh, somebody could have burned them the way they burned you. Negative karma. What you do to others comes back to you. That could be why you got this here. Cause and effect. The Justice card. It says we always find our way back together. Cheyenne. I think it could be Sierra or Sarah. I love hearing you talk about your passions. Sid, S-I-D, I think that's what it says. Yeah, S-I-D, Sid. For some of you, you really have it going on here. You could be an influencer, content creator. Both of these are. And this person could be watching you, and maybe even in the military for some of you. They could be watching you, but I do see relationship PTSD here. I'm going to be honest with you. Feels like somebody was holding a grudge. This could be why you were not speaking, but now they're like, well, let me say something. Page of Cups is a very small gesture, though. It's like a text message like, hey, how are you? Or maybe just, hey. It could literally just be like, hi. Just to see if you'll respond. What's the outcome? I mean, what's the last message? I'd love to get to know you better. Author. Now, maybe for some of you, this was kind of new. And then we have Willa. Please send me a picture. Oh, they're going to ask you for a picture. Oh, see, no. And I feel like some of you have a social media presence or something. Or y'all follow each other on social media. You could be like, my content is right there. If you want to see my picture, look at it online. I'm not sending you a personal picture. Everything about this person feels sexual, y'all. Anyway, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. And I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey Sagittarius Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel, welcome back. I hope y'all are doing well. Alright, so this is an all signs reading for those of you in no contact with another person. Whether you cut them off, they cut you off, whatever, just to see what's going on. So listen, I was hearing this song and I heard 2 names. I heard Oak Tree. So somebody could live on a street that's called Oak Tree, or a community, Oak Tree, apartments, townhomes. I don't know, but I heard Oak Tree, but then I heard something else and I completely lost it, y'all. It's really bothering me. What the heck was I hearing? Maybe it wasn't important. But I wanted to look up this song, Oak Tree, by Morris Day. I believe it's called Oak Tree. I might be wrong. Oh, yeah, The Oak Tree by Morris Day. It came out in 1985. Maybe that's significant. Let's see what Morris Day, when was he born? What was his birthday? He was born December 13th. So he's a Sagittarius. He's 68 years old. In Minneapolis, Minnesota. Okay. Okay. All right. Now let's see what these lyrics are about. All right. It says, Morris, why are you having that tree cut down? And he says, because it symbolizes something of great value to me. And I'm going to have it put in my living room. Do you mind? It says, oh, what does it symbolize to you? He says, baby, just relax a moment and I will show you, not right now. Okay, why was I hearing that? All right. So Sagittarius, are you born December 13th? All right. It says, from the worst to the best, when it comes to cutting a rug, I'll put you to the test. Ain't nobody better is what they're telling me. Say, Morris, what's that dance you're doing? It's called the Oak Tree. Oh, it was a dance. Oh, okay. I'll put you to the test when it comes to dancing. Okay, well, I don't want to hear about no dancing. But that beginning was interesting. So cutting down an oak tree, maybe somebody's cutting down a tree. I have no idea why I was hearing that, y'all. But I was hearing that. And I'm like, what in the world? Taking care of business, working overtime, won't settle for less. Tell me your name. You're looking kind of right. Slip into your red dress. Girl, I want to take you out tonight. Okay, maybe somebody want to take you out dancing. I don't know. Maybe dancing is significant. I have no idea. Let's get into this reading. How's this person feeling for you that you're in no contact with? Regardless of whom cut the other off, we got Clover. All right, 6 of Pentacles, Taurus moon energy. Number 2 could be a Cancer, Pisces. Luck, gambling, opportunity, chance, hope, and small happiness. It's giving me the Wheel of Fortune too. Could be a Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Taurus, or Pisces, or another Sagittarius you're dealing with. Could be a 6-year relationship or age difference, or you could work with them. Okay, that's not bad. Okay. So there's somebody feeling lucky that they met you, but they could feel like y'all been through some ups and downs. We got the Stork, the Queen of Cups, Cancer energy. Number 17 could be an Aquarius as well. Change, movement, new beginnings, transition, flexibility, and transformation. Somebody want to get you pregnant. They want to get lucky. They want to get you pregnant. Or you could have a baby with them, or you could already be pregnant. Somebody feels like you're a fruitful investment. Okay, so why are they not talking? Or did they get somebody else pregnant? Y'all don't have to tell me, but I'm just saying. I just got to say it just in case. Maybe they tried their luck and they shouldn't have. Pressed their luck. Okay, what is the... That made me think about my grandmother. Y'all dealing with a Capricorn. My grandmother was a Capricorn. I have no idea why I'm getting all these weird channel messages. My grandmother was only 4'11", y'all. She was a short little lady. But she was a Capricorn, so y'all know Capricorns are very mighty. They are usually alphas. They represent cardinal energy, leaders, right? And she had told me one time that this lady's, she was out at a club or something, and this woman's man was interested in my grandmother. My grandmother had no interest in him, but the woman, instead of checking her man, she came over to my grandmother. I don't know why I'm sharing this, but I'm sharing it. And she told my grandmother she should beat her ass or something. I don't know. She threatened my grandmother. And my grandmother was drinking a beer. And she said she took the beer bottle and she cracked it on the table. And she said, if I was you, I wouldn't press my mother effing luck. I don't know why that story just came. Somebody name could be Twyla, Nick, Kenneth. Somebody's last name could be Hall. I heard Beverly as well. Yeah, I don't know, y'all. Let's get into it. Let's keep going. What's next that you don't see coming? So I don't know. Maybe you had to check somebody about that man or woman, or I don't know. What's next? Bouquet, the Queen of Swords, Libra energy. Could also be an Aquarius or Gemini, showing up as the number 9. It says pleasantness, a gift, charming, joy, happiness, and flattery. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, somebody likes you. So why are they acting crazy? Why are they not talking? What? Maybe you cut this person off because of their baby mama. That could be what it is. Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. That's 2 different women. I don't know what I'm getting here. Y'all gonna have to fill in the blanks if y'all choose to share. I heard that last name Lavi. I think that's how you pronounce it. Lavi. And I think it's like L-A-V-I. It might be L-A-V-I-E. I have no idea why I'm hearing that. I'm just telling y'all what's coming up, y'all. All right, what's next is the Sun. Number 31, showing up as the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, could be a Leo. Success, victory, and happiness, truth, warmth, and positive outcomes. Somebody on you, they on your body. Okay? Somebody is on you, and it feels like they're coming to your house or coming towards you, bringing you a gift. They're wanting to make like tangible investments in you. This could be like, let's start over. Now, the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles are both fertility cards. Is somebody getting a push gift? Are you pregnant? I don't know what's going on here. Don't make that be your story, y'all. We ain't get to the tarot yet. People be clicking off and they ain't even let me get to the tarot. I'm like, what y'all think I'm God? I don't know everything. All right, let's see. What is the challenge? What's the challenge? Or what has been the challenge between you two? Court, number 23. Official, legal, or public matters, court hearings, bureaucracy, important decisions, red tape, authority figures, tax officials or offices, and formal negotiations. Could be a Libra you're dealing with. a Scorpio. You got the good lady, came out in reverse, but I'm going to take it in reverse anyway. Number 6 could be a Gemini or a Capricorn or a Taurus or a Libra. And this card says a mature, supportive, and positive female figure, a mentor, mother, close friend who brings joy. You got 3 queens on this table. This is the Queen of Pentacles, you got the Queen of Swords, and you got the Queen of Cups. And none of them are your cards. Who's all these women? Because you're the Queen of Wands. So anyway, I talked about Capricorn energy, my grandmother, right? This is Capricorn energy. A woman who brings, or a close friend who brings joy, stability, and caring energy, a nurturer, big sister, advice, soft parenting, and a boss. This is like financial instability. This could be like promiscuity. This could be insecurity. This could be jealousy. This could be somebody that is codependent. What the hell is going on here? I don't know if this person has gone through like a divorce, or maybe they have issues with their baby mama or baby daddy. There's something here to do with somebody either being dependent on them or the other way around. What's the outcome? And them being unstable for you. The scales were not balanced. Something felt unfair. Maybe they wanted other options. You got a rich gent. Is that what it is? Somebody could be generous, but maybe they have other options, because y'all know that's how rich men can be sometimes. Not all of them, but most of them. Because they know they have options, because they know that they are a hot commodity, even though I always say they're really not. If they were the hot commodity, they wouldn't give themselves away so easily. That's what we're going to have to start doing in society, making sense of things. I got a very common sense brain. I can't think asinine. I just can't think in an asinine way. So think about it. Somebody with value would never sell themselves short. They would never spread themselves thin. They would never let everybody have access to them, because this rich gent wouldn't open up his bank account and give everybody, you know, access to it, or give everybody his PIN number to his ATM card. He wouldn't do that, right? So why does he allow everybody access to his body? But anyway, the rich gent is showing up as number 13, could be a Scorpio, a wealthy, influential, and often younger man, such as a partner, son, or business professional who is strategic, self-confident, and offers help or financial support, success, and stability. They're definitely showing up as somebody with money. It could be a cousin. I don't know what a cousin might have to do with anything, but that's what that's what it means. I didn't make that up. That's what it means. Somebody that plays chess, they have foresight and is a business-minded person. Yeah, but I feel like this is giving me somebody that feels like they can buy what they want, and I don't feel like they can. Definitely feel like for some of you, they're financially stable, but who is this other person? This could be like the Emperor, the King of Pentacles, a very financially stable man with a woman that depends on them. That may not be you, unless they're giving you a hard way to go in court. What's the outcome? So they're being strategic, whoever they are. There's a rhyme or reason to everything this person does. The Garden, the 8 of Swords, number 20, could be a Gemini. You got Gemini, Jupiter, and you also have Scorpio energy again. Public, network, group, audience, fame, and outdoors. What did I say? So somebody, they like to keep their options open. This person wants to make you one of many, Sagittarius. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. And they're kind of like set in their ways. Yeah, look at this, a gift. Shows up again. It keeps showing up as them bringing you stuff. Maybe they give you flowers. They could be very romantic. They could be charming. But I just feel like this person is not just charming and romantic to one person. You got to change. All right. And then you have the 8 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Could be an 8-year relationship or age difference. Number 33 is here. Number 9 and number 17. So number 9 is the star, Aquarius energy. Number 17 is the star, Aquarius energy. And number 9 is Virgo, the Hermit card. It says receiving a present, a favor, or a pleasant surprise. Positive recognition. Someone being generous towards you. Well, you got the rich gent. Praise, rewards, and recognition. And then we got significant, inevitable, and often abrupt life changes or transitions in a person's professional or personal lives. An outcome that's in front of you, so a gift. And the card behind this is the paradigm shift. The card behind this is showing up as the 8 of Pentacles. Well, listen, y'all, I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe somebody makes their money in a criminal way. You might have to watch out for that. Prison. But if that's not it, number 29, if that's not it, it does feel like somebody does feel stuck, and they feel like they have to maybe kiss your butt. So they could be trying to come in and, you know, present themselves as different. Do I intuitively feel like they're different? No, I don't. I'm be honest with you. Nope. Do they have potential? Yeah. But I don't believe in potential. Because they're showing up as a work in progress. Meaning like, look, yeah, look at this. Knight of Pentacles. Like, it might take me some time. They can change. Everybody can change. It looks like they will change, but as of right now, just take your time. Make them earn it, okay? Their feelings for you. Are they trying to get you pregnant? The Ten of Pentacles. They may want to start a family with you. This person wants to share their wealth with you. Who is this very financially stable person? Ten of Pentacles is old money too. This is somebody with affluence and influence and far reach, like far-reaching power. Think of this as somebody that would be connected in the political sphere. It could be academia for some of you. What else could I say? Finance. This is old money. This is like somebody that's not new to it. They true to it, okay? So maybe that's why they're showing up as the rich gent. Now, I know most people are not dealing with a rich gent, but for some of you, this person comes from an affluent family, even if they didn't build the wealth themselves. The Fool and the Justice card. Somebody looks like they feel they want to make things right. They could definitely be very generous. I'm seeing Virgo Mercury here. Could be a 10-year relationship age difference or a length of time you've known this person or cycle. You got Aquarius and you got Libra here. Their energy right now feels like they're trying to operate in integrity, do the right thing, meet you halfway, be fair. Okay? And it looks like they are the ones initiating. So maybe an apology for some of you. Yeah, the Seven of Swords, the King of Cups. It could be. What's coming that you don't see? What's their next move towards you? The Ten of Swords. Sorry for the background noise. Gemini energy. Why is the Ten of Swords here? The Star card. Yeah, I want to heal you. It's giving me Stephon Diggs. How he told Cardi B, I want to let me heal you. And has he healed her? No. That's why I'm saying intuitively I don't like this. Could be a Gemini or an Aquarius person. Yeah, this is like being stabbed in the back, being betrayed. It says this person is charming, coming with a gift. They feel like they can really work their magic, right? This person is very confident, whoever they are. Their next move is to heal. Have faith in the connection. Try to convince you that it can be worked out no matter how bad it's been. This is a rock bottom. Now, for some of you, it could be that this person has some addictions or something. This is somebody's addiction hitting a rock bottom, or just life in general. And the Star card is about, you know, that light at the end of the tunnel after a dark period. Sometimes it shows up when we feel like something is over and we feel defeated and we feel like, you know what can I do about it? Somebody in despair. But could be that this person was just feeling this way, maybe very depressed, and now they're feeling hopeful again, and they may be coming in with an apology. Okay, so I do see some hopeful energy. What is the challenge, though? The challenge has been, there's another woman here or person here. The King of Cups in reverse. Interesting. I'm going to take it in the upright because it's reversed anyway. Yeah, that's a cheating husband. That's what I'm saying. All of these women are showing up. Could be a water sign or somebody with a Scorpio moon. Also, this talks about, like, it could be drug addiction, like I just said. He is an addict. He does represent somebody who struggles with addiction to alcohol, drugs, whatever. Women, men. And I'm not saying a man with men. I just mean whatever gender you're dealing with, whatever gender they deal with, they could struggle with being faithful. Could also be a deadbeat dad for some of you, or somebody emotionally unavailable, unstable, somebody that's manipulative, somebody whose intuition is blocked. Okay, Six of Cups. Yeah, there's somebody from their past. They have a child or a set of twins possibly with somebody from the past that they did not complete something with, and maybe that they just didn't finish, you know, complete a divorce. Maybe they're separated but not divorced. It's something like that. Or their baby mama just got some control over them, that, or daddy, that they shouldn't have. Baby mama or baby daddy. What's the outcome here? It's like money can't buy you love. Money can't get you out of every situation. Yeah, look at this Hangman. It can't this time. Somebody's identity is wrapped up in their resources. Pisces energy. What's the Eight of Swords? King of Pentacles. What did I say? Their resources. Somebody feels like being a businessman, having resources, having money, or being a provider, or being generous, okay, means that they can do whatever they want. We're going to have to change that as women. I'm so sorry, or feminines, because some of y'all could be men, but you still identify as the feminine and you deal with, you know, masculines. We got to change that, because that's not right. But this is Taurus energy. Taurus Mercury could also be a Taurus Virgo or a Capricorn person. Pisces is here as well. Yeah. King of Pentacles is somebody that wants a traditional relationship, but I just feel on their terms is what I get. Like there's like some on my terms, like sacrifices have to be made. You got to read the terms of service before you agree to this with this person. This person feels like they would do anything for you, but settle down. Ace of Wands and the Moon. That's why they are drawn to new partners. They like the idea of new partners. You know, let me go meet somebody new. It's fun. It's, you know, mysterious, and they have these curiosities. They, you know, I have these resources. I'm attractive. I got things going for myself. I'm the hot commodity. But again, would the hot commodities spread themselves to everybody else? No. Look at this. Juggling, but still wanting to hold on to you. And there's the Emperor. So some of you, this is your husband, your wife, baby daddy, baby mama. Aries energy, and then you got Capricorn, and then Capricorn Jupiter, which is somebody that I feel like feels like they, I don't know what to call it. It's like they barter their resources, their money. Like, you know, if you're with me, I'll give you a good life. I don't know who this person might be, but that's what I'm getting. Let me get messages from your person. They feel kind of like they could be used to superficial things. I do still see communication, or maybe an apology, or maybe wanting to hook up, but I just feel they're set in their ways, and you just have to be mindful of that. Sagittarius, let's see messages from them to you. I like you more than I let on. Xavier, I do feel like they like you, but they like other people too. We got you left an impression on my heart. Tessa, I know we just met, but you seem so familiar. Nicole, I feel like that's them being flirtatious though. Maybe they said that to you in the beginning, or you just met them, but I'm hearing I Get Around by Tupac. I just started hearing that song play in my head. He was a Gemini. That is your sister sign. You left me broke. Demir. Bottom of the deck, we have Axel. Every time we meet, my heart skips a beat. That's what I'm saying. I feel like your person, they just like newness. They like excitement of meeting new people because they have it. Like, for instance, if your person drives a nice car, and I did just look down and see this car. If they drive a nice car, they like the attention that they get when they pull up to the red light. Everybody looks at them. The way they dress. I mean, look at him. He looks like a guppy. You know, it just gives me like that kind of, a little bit of arrogance, y'all. So take that how it resonated. If it didn't, try back another day, y'all. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, hype the video if you can. See you next time. Peace. Hey Capricorn Collective, what's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. I hope you all are doing amazing. Let's pull some cards for you and see what's going on between you and the person that you're in no contact with. Let's start with their feelings for you right now. How are they feeling for Capricorn despite not speaking? We have great fortune, number 26. It says a period of success, good luck, and harmony in life. Things falling into place, successful projects. Happiness is imminent, a fortunate, happy outcome, and positive influence. This person is still hopeful. They could also be feeling like you have a lot going for yourself. Yeah, you got the star pupil at the bottom of the deck. High honors. They revere you. They could look up to you. They could be very proud of your accomplishments, your achievements, and kind of just be like cheering you on from the sidelines right now. But I also feel like they feel ultimately that things will work out. Maybe this is just a temporary break. How are they feeling for you right now? Yeah, marriage, number 3. A deep committed connection. You could also already be married to them. Marriage, partnership, close bonds. The surrounding cards affect this card, and it's showing up with great fortune. So they feel like you're marriage material if you're not married to them. They feel like a lucky man or a lucky woman. Could be a Taurus or a Libra. All right, let's see. Next move towards you. Next move. This was spinning all around. Let me just take it in a upright. The Star and the 6 of Cups. Could be an Aquarius or a Scorpio person. Is showing up as hope, dream, inspiration. I was going to say you could be this person's muse, their role model. Is kind of what I was getting. And the Star is about inspirational energy, role model energy. 6 of Cups is like nostalgia. I miss you. You know, absence makes the heart grow fonder. You could have had a Tower moment with them there. Next move towards you is to heal. It says hope, dream, inspiration, wish, achievement and progress to goals. But also I feel, again, a spotlight on your achievements that they're very proud of. And then we have theft, number 24. And this is loss, theft, sneaky behavior, something being taken away from you. Caution against robbery, criminal activity. It can also represent a car accident if it's near a travel card, which it's not. Someone stealing your peace, energy, or credit for your work. Could be a strong Aquarius, or maybe you're on a Capricorn Aquarius cusp, or you have an Aquarius moon placement. So the number 16 or 24 could be significant. They feel like you're giving your attention elsewhere. Maybe they feel like there's something else going on with you that takes your attention away from them. Because that's what I feel like this is. I also feel like they're admitting that they took something from you, whether your peace, your whatever. And there's this energy of wanting to heal it. Okay, what's the challenge? What has been the challenge? They could be Harlow. All right, we got the rich girl and the main character, number 12 and number 1. Could be a Gemini, Virgo, or Pisces person. All right, it says a carefree, joyful, often younger woman who approaches life with optimism, focused on beauty, leisure, and emotional fulfillment. I need to embrace light-hearted, positive perspectives, balance, strict, disciplined, or military person energies. And then this card is affected by the card to the side of it to determine whether it's a favorable or unfavorable outcome that's put behind you or coming towards you. So it does feel like this person was in main character energy, maybe being very undisciplined at some point, or maybe seeing you as main character and focused on your money and maybe not prioritizing them. So just take that how it resonates. They see you as goal oriented. What's the outcome? Will they reach out? Yeah. You got the Rider. The Rider shows up as the 9 of Cups, which is wish fulfillment, Pisces energy, Pisces Jupiter, and then the number 1, which is Gemini Virgo. That's the Magician. We got energy, passion, speed, activity, news, and messages. And look at all of that. This person needs to unpack. They have a lot to say. Coming towards you. You could have heard from them. Maybe you lost contact and they recently resurfaced. May 1st. I'm sorry, not May 1st. Maybe May 1st is significant. March 1st through March 10th. That is definitely the date of the 9 of Cups. Could just be that Pisces season will be significant. We're almost out of Pisces season, so you may be hearing from them soon. This is coming towards you. Could be dealing with a Virgo, Sagittarius, Pisces, or a Gemini person. You got a long way. There could be distance between you two. It says a long journey, great distance, slow and steady, a late bloomer, the scenic route travel. A substantial amount of time is needed to reach a goal. Focus on long term, stay committed, patience needed, and events will take time. So it may take time for them to reach out. They're slow moving. That's definitely Virgo energy. Somebody is like set in their ways. They could be 20 to 35 years old. They could still be in the prime of their life. You got the Ace of Wands and the Sun and the Ace of Pentacles with a ring here. This person feels like y'all gonna get married. A Capricorn, a Leo, a Virgo, a Taurus, a Sagittarius, and Aries. And the number 25 or 31 could be significant. Maybe there's a 6-year age difference between you two. All right, let's see. Their feelings. Their feelings for you are the Ace of Swords. They're getting clarity and they want to talk. They want to talk. Or maybe they recently reached out. Like over the last week for some of you. But maybe they went quiet again. The Fool. Yeah, they want a new start, y'all. Baby, something is dawning on them about you. And they're ready to take a leap of faith in your direction. Could be a Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. I definitely see them initiating, not you. Next move. Next move towards you is the Chariot. They're coming in quickly. Like, let's overcome any obstacles. Sometimes the Chariot can represent like a here today, gone tomorrow thing. I don't know if you two are at a distance. Could be that with a long way, the Chariot, the Rider. There could be something about distance. Cancer energy, your sister sign. You did come out in their reading. Now, remember, it did say something about a car accident. Yeah, it says here something about a car accident. It says when it's paired with the car, and the Chariot is a car, so I don't know. Maybe somebody's recovering from a car accident. Yeah, somebody wants a reconciliation. They're coming in quickly too. Could be strong Cancer, Cancer, Mercury, Cancer. So somebody is like, I'm determined to overcome these obstacles, come back into union with you. What's the challenge, Spirit? The Nine of Wands. Somebody being stubborn. Relationship PTSD. Somebody's guards up. Somebody reluctant to commit or close-minded. Sagittarius moon energy. Somebody who is giving up on love and more focused on themselves. Feeling like it's more stress than it's worth. Sometimes that's an ongoing battle. And then the Tower. Did somebody have a car accident? Or something with their health? That could be what it is too. Somebody could be getting back on their feet. And somebody got a little spring in their step with this Fool. So you got Scorpio, Aries, and Sagittarius moon. What's the outcome? The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, Pisces, Sagittarius energy. That's a positive change. The Eight of Swords and the Hermit card. Okay, so this person is slow as heck. Okay, they're still in hermit mode. They're still feeling restricted. They're still in their head. That's why it's saying it's going to take them a while. Could be a Virgo. And you also have Gemini, Jupiter here. You got Jupiter with the Wheel of Fortune. All the signs are already said. It's just a matter of time. The Wheel of Fortune is divine timing. It's going to happen when it's supposed to happen, but right now they're still feeling restricted. And the Eight of Wands. So communication could end up coming in over the next 8 days for some of you. If not, it'll come in when this person works through whatever they're trying to figure out. Because this is like, I need a break. I need time apart. I'm still figuring myself out. There are certain things outside of my control with the Wheel of Fortune. I'm surrendering to it. I'm not trying to force it, but eventually they are seeing you as wish fulfillment, and they are seeing you as somebody that they want to have communication with. Yes, for sure. This could be calling a truce. So I see a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius who could be younger. You got Sagittarius, Mercury, and Aquarius, Venus. All right, let's get messages from your person. Things got too messy. And the name is Sophia. His name could be Stephanie. I can't picture you with someone else. So they don't want to see you with anyone else. The name Jack is here. All right, we need to talk, but not through text. Yeah, I do see them wanting to talk, like I said. Now, the Page of Wands is usually going to be like a flirty text or something like that. But maybe this person's like, I don't want to come in like that. Yeah, they're trying to plan it. They are patiently waiting, though. Could be an Aries. Oh, all these cards fell out. What's your fave food? I'd love to cook for you. And it's showing up as Ayana. So they want to cook for you. Maybe they're going to invite you over for dinner. And then we have Monica. I regret introducing you to my friend. What the hell does that mean? We got I'm leaving them for you. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I wonder what the friend thing means. I don't know what that could mean. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. I will see you all the next time. Peace. Hey, Aquarius Collective. What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you all are doing well. Let's look at your no contact situation. What's going on between you and the person? On your mind, how are they feeling right now for you? Came out in reverse. We got the Child, number 18. That's the Moon, Cancer, Pisces energy. All right, so this card says new beginnings, innocence, youth, start of a fresh phase, new project, relationship, or a child, pregnancy, initial steps, curiosity, fresh perspective, and developmental stage. It gives me, I don't know if they're saying you have arrested development, you're being childish, or they're seeing this about themselves. It could also be something about a child involved, okay? Maybe even a child in question that maybe somebody's questioning paternity or something. You got the Nine of Wands. Yeah, that's a very stubborn, defensive energy here. Could be a Sagittarius, could be somebody with a Sagittarius moon or an Aquarius moon. So you got selfishness, trickery, wrongness, clever suspicion, and caution. Is somebody like questioning paternity of a child? That could be what it is for some of you. Or pregnancy if you're pregnant. It feels like though there's an immaturity here. I just don't know if they're saying this about themselves, towards you, or about you. Okay, I don't like it though. What's their next move? They need to move on if they're coming in this energy. What's their next move? This person got trust issues. It could be an unhealed inner child in them though. We got the Rich Girl as their next move, number 12. Pisces energy. Virgo energy. It says a carefree, joyful, often young woman who approaches life with optimism, focusing on beauty, leisure, and emotional fulfillment. A need to embrace lighthearted, positive perspectives, balanced, strict discipline, or a military person's energies. Okay, what does that mean? A crossroads. So So somebody is like, they don't know if they're better with you or without you. Okay, I'm seeing earth sign energy or Pisces for some of you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. The number 22 could be significant. It says choice, multiple, hesitation, decision, tolerance, and separation. Yeah, so this person's like, okay, would I be better off just leaving Aquarius alone? Or would Aquarius be better off without me? Because this is giving me the Nine of Pentacles. Like a very independent, self-sufficient energy. Okay, being single. It kind of gives me that they're torn and not exactly sure what to do. The number 25 or 20, what was I saying? 25 or 23 could be significant, if not 22 or 12. Yeah, so they're on the fence about whether they should stay in the connection, you know, like rekindle it or leave it where it is. They could be very focused on their money. They could be a very financially stable person, but I don't know, or that could be you. What is the challenge between you two? We got the birds, the bees, and all that good stuff. You got the number 12 again. Showing up as the 7 of Pentacles, though, that is Taurus, Saturn energy. Some of you could work with them. We have gossip, small problem, excitement, anxiety, restlessness, and chatter. There's too many people involved. There's other people's voices in the mix, complicating things. Someone's name is Kelly or Carrie. Miss Carrie, baby. Okay, we got high honors, number 25. I just said number 25. Graduation, star pupil, a golden opportunity, outstanding academic excellence. This is the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, I mean, some of you work with them, go to school with them, something like that, or you travel in similar circles. I won't say the same circle because you might just have like 1 or 2 people in common that you know, but it's some kind of gossip going on. This could also be somebody neglecting someone for work, though. Somebody more focused on their money, like I said over here. Maybe somebody's not sure that they're ready for a commitment. I don't know which one you are. But it's like one person feels grounded, stable, or like more focused on that. More focused on the home and stability and children and possibly children. Or maybe there was an issue over whether somebody wanted a child or not. What's the outcome? The outcome is the Tree in reverse, number 5. Showing up as the 7 of Cups. Health, growth, spiritual vitality, karma from the past. Scorpio, Venus energy could also be a Taurus you're connected to. Yeah, this is somebody's childhood. This is somebody's upbringing. Because it came out in reverse. It's something in the family tree. It's something that they've inherited. It's something about them. You know what it gives me sometimes when I get anything about the family and then the 7 of Cups in reverse is like disillusionment. I mean, now this could mean that somebody's disillusioned with like keeping options open. 7 of Cups is about exploring options, right? But in reverse, it's when somebody's like, I need to narrow down my options and grow up and choose one person. But I do feel there is something either about getting pregnant, the paternity of a child, like for somebody, that ain't gonna be for everybody, but for somebody here, there's something like that. Like, are you really related? Am I really related to, is this my child? You know what I mean? Like, is somebody being deceptive here? I don't know if somebody's questioning paternity with your child or not. I don't know. And for some of you, even the Page of Pentacles as a challenge could be like a neurodivergent child, a child with the what do you call them? A child with an IEP, meaning they're in school. It's a young child involved, but maybe it's like this child is not meeting certain milestones. So that's what the Page of Pentacles is in reverse. Certain learning disabilities, or maybe like on the spectrum or something like that. I would hope that nobody's putting you through that, but it could be something like that. Like, that's not my child. And it's like, if it's a masculine, I'm gonna have to let them know that usually autism comes from the father's side of the family, the father, the daddy. Not always, but most of the time. So if this is a masculine doing this, then that's insane. Some of y'all are having a hard time getting a masculine, or maybe a woman, I don't know, to do their part in a relationship. And it's like, should I stay? Should I go? Am I better off being a single mother or a single father? Okay, what's the outcome? It feels like a disconnect. Yeah, change. Number 9. Virgo energy. Significant, inevitable, and often abrupt life transitions in personal or professional spheres. Okay, and it says that the card behind this card is the past, and there's a paradigm shift. Okay, so maybe there's going to be a positive change. Maybe somebody just needs to get a paternity test and shut somebody up, even though that's very unfortunate. You got the rider and you got prison. Oh, somebody might be riding there behind right to prison. Isolation, feeling restricted, stuck in a situation, self-imposed or external limitations, unfulfilling work, can't break free, mental barriers, a period of setback or confinement, incarceration, hands tied, and victim mentality. Who is this person? It says energy, passion, speed, activity, news, and messages. The 9 of Cups could be a Sagittarius, a Virgo, a Pisces, a Gemini. You got Pisces, Jupiter here. And number 29 could be significant. 9 of Cups is selfish. 9 of Cups is smug. 9 of Cups represents a very self-focused energy. It is a sexual card. I wonder if this person, they can have a lot of children. I don't know what's going on with your reading. Like if this person has a lot of children, sorry for me rolling my chair. Let's see what's going on because I got to get through one more reading. All right, let's see. Maybe they have multiple children with multiple people. Maybe that's the birds here. I don't know. All right, child in reverse is the Knight of Swords. Yeah, somebody could be saying like really cruel stuff. I don't like that at all. This is confrontational energy. Disagreeable energy. Is somebody bickering with you about paternity of a child? Gemini? For some of you. Could also be a Libra or an Aquarius. What's going on here? King of Swords. Aquarius energy. That's you. Well, I tell you what. You're way smarter than them. Because they're showing up as the Knight. The Knight is Gemini energy. And this is a level up from the... This is 2 levels up from the Knight. So, whatever this is, you're trumping this person intellectually. I mean, you know, Aquarius, y'all rule... Although Gemini also rules, is ruled by the planet of communication, thoughts, whatever, right? This is Gemini Saturn energy. What is Saturn? Saturn is all about like your reputation. It's all about your responsibilities. It's also about discipline, but it can be chaotic energy. The Knight of Swords is not necessarily a logical person, while the King of Swords is very level-headed. So I tell you what, if you are in some kind of battle of wits, you win. If you are in a situation where you got to outthink them, you win. So they could be a younger Gemini, possibly, or just a younger another air sign. Somebody's name could be Rod, R-O-D. Yeah, this is a battle of like, who can outthink the other? You got the fox. The fox is sly, and it literally says selfishness, trickery, wrongness, clever, suspicion, and caution, showing up as the 9 of Wands. Like, who can persevere the longest? Who can play the long game here? I don't know who this person is, but understand they're showing up as argumentative, confrontational, disagreeable. They have like a my way or the highway attitude. King of Swords is somebody that won't take no for an answer. I don't know what y'all got going on. Maybe somebody's waiting for paternity test. But their feelings for you right now are that you're smarter than them. They feel like you got a leg up on them. You got more power than them. What's their next move in action towards you? 3 of Cups. Cancer, Mercury. Queen of Cups. Cancer energy. Hesitation. You're trusting your spirit of discernment here. You're listening to your intuition. Because you got the Queen of Pentacles here showing up as choice, multiple, hesitation, decision, tolerance, and separation. Some of you are like, you know, you have a soft spot for this person. You care for them. You got good memories, all of that good stuff. I feel like in a push come to shove situation, if you had to be there for them, because especially you have a child in common, for those of you who do, this is a mother, you feel like, okay, let's do the best thing for everybody involved. You're trying to be very compassionate, understanding, supportive, because you know that there's a benefit to you, your child, your children, as well as this other person. Like taking the high road. Emotional stability, emotional maturity is showing up here. But I also feel like you're looking at them like wanting to reconcile with you, because I feel like they do. There could be a third party situation though. Like I said, I feel like some of you can have a child in common with this person, and they have a child with somebody else around the same age. Like they got you and somebody else pregnant at the same time, or something like that. Yeah, so it kind of feels to me like there are feelings here. They're hoping that you will be willing to take them back, but I feel like deep down inside, this person knows they don't deserve you, and that's probably why they ain't talking. Okay, will they reach out? Most likely, yeah, with the 3 of Cups. Again, that is a reconciliation. So the challenge here is the baby mama. I'm telling y'all what is going on with pregnancy, fertility, custody rather is what I'm going to say. Pregnancy, custody, paternity, something like that. The Empress as a challenge is distorted feminine energy. So you could be a masculine that's questioning whether a woman is being honest about who her child's father is and if that's really your child. Now, I would say if that's you, still don't take it out on the child, especially if just because they're neurodivergent or something. That could be what it is. Not saying you have to be doing that, but I feel like based on these cards, I'm seeing somebody do that here. Okay, Taurus and Libra energy. What else is going on here? Somebody could have a mommy wound as well. They got mommy issues, trust issues because of their mother. That could be the unhealed child here. Always thinking they don't like women, whoever this person is. And if it's a woman, this is misandry. This is that distorted feminine energy that, you know, they hate men and they feel like, I don't know. Could also be codependency though. Some of you, this could be a baby mama or your person's mother. Because it's showing up as like somebody giving gossip. I mean, you know, gossiping, creating unnecessary chatter with outside noise. Bringing it to the connection. And you got the World card here. Capricorn energy, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Taurus. Somebody is not leveling up at the same level that you're leveling up. And there's also some unfinished business. Something is open-ended. It's not complete, or a lack of closure. And maybe you just have to just heal. They could even be triggering your mother wounds or your father wounds or your abandonment wounds. And this is like you may need to give yourself closure. Take the lesson and move on. All right, so the Two of Pentacles is the tree in reverse. Like I said, somebody is debating. Somebody is like, I'm not sure if this child is my child. I'm not sure if this person is being honest about something. It could be two options here. I really feel that strongly. I don't know who that's for, but your energy is coming through strongly if it's you. Capricorn, Jupiter energy. Could be a 2-year-old child, 2-year relationship, age difference. This is debating, weighing your options. You can also talk about multitasking. Like I said, did somebody like make a baby with you and someone else? And when my pentacles are not even, I feel like somebody's more focused on one thing than the other. Something is being neglected. Could be on the home front. This is work, home, life balance. What is the outcome here? Somebody's debating about something. Don't know if it's you or them. Here, the Knight of Wands. Sagittarius energy. That's the player, y'all. Coming out with the Two of Pentacles gives me somebody could have been promiscuous here. That could be what this is. It could be any fire sign, but this is Sagittarius energies. But it could be a Leo or an Aries as well. What is this change talking about? Yeah, I mean, it could be that somebody is trying to adapt and change. Some of you are trying to do, to the best of your ability, you're trying to work with what you got. But I feel like you ain't got much to work with this person. That's kind of what I'm getting. Yeah, Six of Swords. That's you, Aquarius, and the Three of Wands. You are moving on. See, this is you making the best of the situation. Using what you got to get what you want. You're like, okay, look. It is what it is. Gemini, Virgo energy. You got the Queen of Wands. That's main character energy. You got the Four of Pentacles. Some of y'all got a baby daddy. Look at this Queen of Pentacles. Look at her as a single mother with that baby. Capricorn energy, Capricorn Venus energy. You got Aquarius, Mercury. You got Aries energy. I feel you will move away from this person. And I feel like that's the best thing. I feel they may come towards you. Will they be coming towards you with some long-term energy? It doesn't look like it. I feel like they have a desire to be better for you, but they're, you know, they might be the one with the neurodivergence. They could have the mental health issues. They could be the one that's, you know, not progressing and meeting their milestones, even though they're a grown man or woman. Let's get messages from them, y'all. Y'all let me know. Somebody's name could be Scarlett, Charlotte, something like that. I can't picture you with someone else. Jack. Well, the Four of Pentacles is here. That is somebody trying to hold you back from moving on. They could be very manipulative with the gift of gab. Just watch out for this person. They feel like they're very convincing. Our relationship was so darn complex. No shit. Yeah, Enid is the name. Or Enid. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's hard being just friends. Serena. Somebody's name could be Lily. I heard Lily. You left an impression on my heart. Tessa. You know, your person might just be in their prime here. Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, or people that are still young or young-minded and just kind of like enjoying their lives and not ready to settle down just yet. I'm leaving them for you, Samia. And we have Bria. I'm so into you, I can't think straight. I don't know what that means, y'all. They're showing up as a player, though. So that could just be how they talk to people. Some of y'all could have found out they were talking to other people, flirting with other people. Maybe that's why you stopped talking to them. I don't like their energy, though. That's what I have for you. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Sorry it's so triggering, but that's what I see. Hype the video if you can't. See y'all next time. Peace. Hey Pisces Collective, what's up y'all? Welcome to the channel. Welcome back if you've been here before. I hope you all are doing well and happy birthday. I hope your birthday season is going the way you want it to go and you're getting everything you deserve, you desire. Let's get into this reading. No contact situation. What's going on between you and the person that you're not talking to? Why are they not speaking? How are they feeling for you right now? We got marriage and we got the Star card. Six of Cups. Scorpio, Aquarius energy, Taurus, Libra energy is here. We got hope, dream, inspiration, wish, achievement, and progress to goals. Somebody's like, y'all on your way to marriage. I don't know how if you ain't talking. It says a deep committed connection, marriage, partnership, close bonds. Yeah, this card is impacted by the card that it comes out with, and it's showing star, meaning hopeful, optimism, future energy, like light at the end of the tunnel. Now, you could be married to them. Maybe you two have gone through something recently, a breakup, some type of deception, hardship, financial hardships, whatever, losing a home, things of that nature. And it's like there's this energy of we gonna make it. That's what I'm hearing. We gonna make it. We gonna make it. Okay, let's see. Next move towards you. But it could have been some chaos. Definitely reminiscing or maybe looking at old pictures from when you got married. Six of Cups is nostalgia, feeling sentimental. They could be just thinking about the day you married. Yeah, the next move towards you is the living room, number 21. It's like somebody's thinking about leveling this up, closing the deal, maybe giving you some kind of closure to something that's been difficult between you two. Okay, it could be a Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, or a Taurus. It says private, internal, and intimate sphere of your life, the home, family, personal, inward-facing matters, events within your four walls. If you do not live with this person, I feel like they are trying to work through something internally. Some of you are dealing with a Leo or a Virgo. You got the gift, number 17, which is Aquarius energy again. That's the star. Receiving a present, favor, or pleasant surprise. Positive recognition, someone being generous towards you, praise, rewards, and recognition. Oh my God, somebody could be coming home. Literally or figuratively. Okay, so they could be wanting to bring a gift to you. They could be coming to your home to visit if you don't live together, or coming back home. Challenge between you two. Maybe a birthday gift. Challenge between you two has been sorrow, number 32. Deep emotional distance. I meant to say distress, but maybe it's distance. Distress, melancholy, tears, grief, loss, disappointment, minor illnesses, sadness, anxiety, and feeling overwhelmed. Somebody could be 32. Any of these numbers I said could be significant. Yeah, you got gloomy thoughts. Somebody might suffer from depression or something. Number 33. A state of mental distress, despair, worry, anxiety, pessimism, or pessimistic thinking, spiraling, intrusive thoughts, overactive imagination, the monkey mind, self-doubt, on edge, a pending unpleasant decision. Somebody's been worried about this connection. Or somebody's just struggling with their mental health, or just life and for somebody. This separation, this anxiety, not anxiety. There's no contact is what I meant to say. May not have anything to do with the relationship itself. There could just be tumultuous times happening for somebody. Some kind of paradigm shift is happening. Like I said, the star card only shows up when we have been through a tower moment. And for some of y'all, this is your marriage that has been pretty rocky. And you may even live under the same roof with this person, but maybe you two are just at odds. You don't talk a lot. You argue when you talk, or there's a lot of tension, and it may not have anything to do with you. They're either just struggling with their mental health, or it could be you, or maybe being able to do something nice for you, maybe coming up with the resources, a change in their employment, loss of a job, something like that. What is the outcome here? You got work. It came out in reverse. That's what I'm saying. Did somebody lose a job? You got occupation, daily tasks, professional life, the effort invested in a situation, focus, productivity, a job hunt, busy periods, projects, and a deep dive. It came out in reverse. That's definitely Virgo energy. Number 34 could be significant. You got 32, 33, 34. Insane. Are they not working? Virgo is your sister sign. You came out in their reading. What else is going on here with work in reverse? Y'all know this economy crazy. There's so much stuff going on. I have my TV on. The sound is down. But I did just see where somebody was saying that they are shutting down. Like how much money you can take out of the bank. We are in some weird times. Weird but telling times. We got a journey. Number 10. Travel, life changes, forward movement, progression, transitional period, trips, vacations, and plans to move. Now, there could be distance between you two. Remember, I accidentally said emotional distance. Maybe you're at a distance. Listen, you feel like the real deal to somebody. I just feel like there's something else going on here. You got prison, number 29. Somebody could work in a prison. And you got the moon. Look at this, the 8 of Cups. There feels like a little bit of like unhappiness going on. You got praise, feeling, emotion, imagination, intuition, and inspiration with the moon, number 32. But the 8 of Cups, Pisces, these are both your energies. You could also be dealing with another Pisces or a Cancer. But this is Pisces, Saturn energy. And this is like somebody in their head, all right? Isolation, feeling restricted, stuck in a situation, self-imposed or external limitations, unfulfilling work, can't break free, mental barriers, a period of a setback or confinement, incarceration, hands tied, and victim mentality. Yeah, somebody is really stuck in their head. It has nothing to do with you. It really doesn't feel like it has anything to do with you. I'm almost getting like a when it rains it pours kind of thing here. If it is about the relationship though, it could just simply be that they're like, how can we make this work because of some kind of turmoil you've been through. Their feelings. Oh my God, the 8 of Cups comes out again. Pisces, Saturn. This is emotional, like feeling emotionally unfulfilled, needing a change. It's a journey. Your last card is a journey. And then the 5 of Pentacles. What did I say? Financial hardship. Could be somebody's health as well, to include mental health. But the 5 of Pentacles is spiritual poverty. It is when we are stuck in South Node. This could be a 5-year marriage, relationship, or age difference. And it does feel like somebody's like, man, I wish you could understand the reason why I turned my back or the reason why I'm being distant has nothing to do with you. It is simply some kind of abandonment wounds that this person has. Now, I don't know if this person is close to their family. 5 of Pentacles is my black sheep card. Somebody that doesn't necessarily talk to any or a lot of people in their family. Okay. The 8 of Cups is the energy of leaving home. So I don't know if there's a, what do you call it? Like an estrangement between your person and their family, or this is just how they're feeling for you right now, where they're like, man, where are we gonna pick up, how are we gonna pick up the pieces? Where do we go from here? Like, you know, maybe I left, maybe I turned my back, maybe I abandoned you, because that's what that is. And now I'm sitting here and I'm like, I'm reminiscing. And I'm missing the good times. And I'm thinking about all the good memories with the 6 of Cups and the star and the marriage card. That could be what it is for some of you. Okay. Next, move towards you. Look at that, homecoming for some of you. Somebody coming home because you got the living room. And they're coming with a gift in their hand. What's their next move? Definitely closure and a hopeful energy. Even if it's just like getting the answers you need and deciding that I can't deal with this. The Sun. Truth being exposed. This is inner child healing as well. And this is a feeling of being magnetized to someone. This is somebody definitely taking action. Could be a Leo. This is a positive outcome, y'all. There's hope. There's hope. This is focusing on the big picture, looking on the bright side. Knowing that the best is yet to come. And the 3 of Pentacles is like, I want to do my part. I'm seeing 3 years here. Age difference, marriage, relationship. I don't know. You could even work with this person. But the 3 of Pentacles is a desire. They're feeling magnetized to you and wanting to work on things. Wanting to put the effort in. I also feel like Spirit could be shining a light on this person's career, though. Maybe this person is just temporarily out of work. Like they got a grievance. You know how people hurt themselves at work and they got to get workers' compensation. Something like that. Could even be that they live at a distance for some of you. This person is looking forward to better times. They're like, we're going to work on this. We can figure this out. This is a learning curve. Like, okay, I can learn something in this moment, and whatever it is being highlighted for them right now. Their next move towards you is to work on it. They're starting to see something clearly, okay? And like I said, you may work with them, but you don't have to. What is the challenge? What's going on with their mental health? The Page of Swords. They're scatterbrained. Page of Swords. They could be watching you. A Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini that could be younger. Also, Page of Swords can be a player. He can be a liar. He can be somebody who has cheated. He can be a rage baiter as well. What else? Yeah, the Knight of Cups. Now that's you. Pisces energy. Page of Swords. You could be slightly older than your person. Y'all two might not naturally be compatible, but this is also somebody that's having like knee-jerk reactions. Knight of Cups in reverse is like moodiness. The emotions are all over the place, okay? Can be a love bomber. I don't know if that's relevant, but it could be for some of you. But it also could be revoking a love offer. Maybe this is like, okay, we're not speaking right now. Silent treatment, Page of Swords in reverse. Like a little bit of mind games. And maybe this person hasn't gotten a reaction out of you like they wanted to. Page of Swords in reverse is, again, rage baiting. And maybe you're like, okay, I'm not going to give in to that. I'm not going to respond to that. Even if you know this person has mental health issues, that's no reason to let somebody manipulate you. Because the Knight of Cups is manipulation in reverse. Definitely like breaking their promises. Maybe this is somebody that just like can't even get out of the bed though. Like it might be that bad. And I'm not saying turn your back on your person if they're struggling, but at the same time, it can become listen. Yeah, look, I am a proponent of self-care. That's just the era I'm in. So while I understand that, you know, partnership means we are there for our partners when they go through hardships. Absolutely, because we would want that. But when somebody is draining you, what's the outcome here? For somebody, this person is worried about their money or something, their job. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles and the Moon. There's uncertainty about being able to show up as an equal partner. This is somebody giving reciprocity in a relationship. I don't know if you're the breadwinner. I don't know how this goes, but there could be something funny going on with their money. But it's a positive turning point. The Six of Pentacles is financial breathing room. Or maybe they're like, I don't know where my next paycheck coming from. Maybe they do gig work or something where they don't get consistent pay. And they're just like, man, like maybe you got to look out for them right now. Generosity, Six of Pentacles. But this is like, I scratch your back, you scratch mine though. It's supposed to be both people giving to each other equally. Money exchanging hands, you know. It's a favor for a favor. Now, not that you do anything that because you want to receive something, but that's just the natural order of things. But the Moon is like vagueness, uncertainty. You know, your person might actually, with this journey, they may need more time. They may be feeling like, I cannot give as much as I want to. Yeah, the Five of Swords. They're feeling defeated because they're going through ups and downs. A Leo, Scorpio, Aquarius, a Taurus, a Pisces, a Sagittarius. You got Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, and Aquarius, Venus. So this is like somebody feeling defeated because of the challenges, the changes. They're being tested right now. This is about going with the flow, though. Somebody has to just surrender. This is surrendering. Surrender to the changes that are happening. Something will pick up for them. Tell them if they need to know that. Just tell them that I said it. Things will turn around for them. But they have to not get down on themselves. Messages to you. It's hard just being friends. And this is Serena. Somebody's name could be Serena. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces. You left me broke, Demir. I don't feel like that's literal. I feel like somebody's in the poorhouse right now. Five of Pentacles is right here. Now, I don't know if they left you in a financial bind. You left them in a financial bind. That might be the case for some of you because you do have the Eight of Cups and the Five of Pentacles, which is walking away and leaving somebody poor. So, could be. It says, you left an impression on my heart, Tessa. I heard you put a move on my heart by Tamia. She's a Taurus. I still want you in my life. Can we be friends? Glenda. Well, if they do still want to be friends, if you're not married, it feels like this person is like, the lines will be blurred because there's still feelings here. Bottom of the deck, I should have spent more time listening to you. Pedro, however you say it. Okay, y'all. Those are your messages. Some of you, this person could have gotten themselves in a financial bind. Self-sabotage. Maybe gambling. Got out of control. Maybe an addiction, okay? They could have abused that because the Five of Swords is actually like a DV relationship or like an emotionally toxic, mentally draining, volatile kind of relationship. And maybe somebody's gambling debts or something caught up to them. Or maybe they took some unnecessary risk, sabotaged themselves in the workplace, lost their job. There could be some adjudication. I think I said that. Yeah, I did say that. That somebody could have a grievance or something. If it is indeed the case, they're showing up as getting a victorious outcome. This is a positive outcome. It's a desired outcome. So maybe tell them that if they need to know that, if you need to encourage them just a little bit. But I always say, this is your birthday season. Practice self-care, okay? Somebody could really be down on themselves because they can't do something for you that they want to do for you. And I don't really feel like that matters to you as much. I'm not saying you don't want what you want, but I don't feel like you would be, it's not a deal breaker for you. It might just simply be like, I understand. Like, I understand that you want to. Maybe flowers is enough to put a smile on your face because you understand this person doesn't have it right now. I don't know, y'all. But like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Hype the video if you can. See you next time. Happy birthday again. Peace.